I secretly got pregnant with my boss's child and I wanted to escape. Ji Yin is an honest and decent girl from the mountains. She is careless at work, timid as a mouse, and will cry if she is stared at. Pei Xiao is a big shot in Gangcheng. He is ruthless, bloodthirsty and ruthless. He has a face that is hated by both humans and gods, but no woman dares to covet him. However, one day when he was drunk, a woman sneaked into his room and slept with him. Just when he couldn't find her anywhere in the world, he found that the secretary beside him was getting fatter and fatter. Pei Xiao said with a gloomy face, "Yinyin, be good, tell me if it was you that night." Ji Yin met his dangerous eyes and shrank her neck in fear. "No, it wasn't." Chapter 1. Ji Yin had been the president's assistant at Pei Group for 2 years. Everyone considered her a diligent and honest woman. But last night, Ji Yin's small hand stiffly lifted a corner of the blanket, revealing her naked self beneath. Her face instantly paled. The memory of her hooking a man's tie and forcing him onto the bed stabbed her whole body with a startling jolt. She stiffly turned her head and saw the man still soundly asleep. "Hatilda." Ji Yin gasped in shock, then clutched the blanket tightly against her chest with a thud. Last night wasn't a dream. She had actually raped her boss. Pei Xiao, the chairman and president of Dongfang International, her immediate superior. What had she done? Frightened, Ji Yin, not caring about her own loss of innocence, jumped out of bed and hastily threw on her clothes. She quickly fled the crime scene before Pei Xiao woke up. She returned to her room with trembling legs, trying to pretend nothing had happened. Yang Chu, who was putting on makeup, saw her return. She casually asked, "Why haven't you come back since you sent President Pei back to his room last night? I called you, but you didn't answer." Ji Yin's heart trembled. She stuttered, I'm back. You were so sound asleep I didn't wake you. President Pei had something to do, so I went over." It was a rather evasive explanation, but it made sense. As the CEO's assistant, she was expected to be on call at all times, and now that she was on a business trip, she was even more so. Yang Chu said, "Oh," nonchalantly and applied her false eyelashes. Seeing she didn't ask any more questions, Ji Yin breathed a sigh of relief and rushed to the bathroom to wash and put on makeup. They went to the restaurant for breakfast together. It was almost 8 o'clock, so they immediately rushed to the venue. Ji Yin, dressed in a black suit, had regained his usual formal demeanor. Her phone vibrated in her suit pocket. She pulled it out and glanced at the words, "Mr. Pei," flashing on the screen, causing Ji Yin's breath to tighten. "Come to the lounge to find me." Through those few words, Ji Yin could almost sense the man's fury. Her heart instantly rose to her throat. But then she thought, Pei Xiao was quite drunk last night. Perhaps he wouldn't remember what happened. Uncertain, Ji Yin trepidatiously approached Pei Xiao in the lounge area. The man's features were icy, and the pressure in his eyes carried a chill even more captivating than usual. It froze her heart and made her tremble uncontrollably. Ji Yin, her heart clenching, stepped forward, praying Pei Xiao wouldn't recognize her. She spoke with a tone of earnest respect, "Mr. Pei, you're looking for me." With a thud, the silver angel pendant slammed onto the cold coffee table. Ji Yin's blood instantly surged at the sight of the evidence. It was over. She had actually left something so important in the room. Carefully examining Pei Xiao's face, the man's thin lips pursed tightly, his eyes flashing with a cold, dangerous glint. Ji Yin clenched her hands. Just as she wondered if it was too late to admit her mistake. Pei Xiao spoke coldly, "I give you 24 hours to find the owner of this thing." Ji Yin's pale face froze. The pressure within her surged, her mind buzzing. She stared blankly at the elegantly dressed man on the sofa. "Find someone." So he didn't know the pendant belonged to her? Ji Yin breathed a sigh of relief, but then her breathing became even more rapid. She was the one who committed the crime. How could she rescue someone for him within 24 hours? Feeling her doubt, Pei Xiao gave her a dangerous look. "Is it difficult?" The oppressive tone forced Ji Yin to wake up immediately. She quickly grabbed the pendant from the coffee table. "It's not difficult, Mr. Pei, don't worry, I'll check it out right away." After saying that, she turned around. After taking 2 steps, Ji Yin suddenly thought of something and turned nervously. "We've found the person. Should I bring him to you?" Pei Xiao's eyes darkened. "Let Luo Yang handle it." Ji Yin's legs trembled at the menace in his eyes, and she nearly collapsed to the ground. Letting Luo Yang handle it would mean forcing the person to be completely kicked out of Hong Kong City, or having no future in this business. Chapter 2. Ji Yuyin didn't know how she got out of the lounge, and she returned to the venue with a deathly pale face. Yang Chu saw her and asked with concern, "Why do you look so bad? Are you sick?" Ji Yuyin's eyes instantly turned red as she looked at her best friend, whom she had been with since junior high school. Seeing that she looked like she was about to cry, Yang Chu quickly looked around. Seeing that no one was around, he pulled her towards the bathroom and asked in a low voice, "What's wrong with you? Did Boss Pei scold you? Go into the bathroom." As soon as Yang Chu locked the door, Ji Yuyin felt weak all over and collapsed to the ground with a pale face. Yang Chu hurried over, held her shoulders and asked, "What's going on? Don't let President Pei see you like this, or you'll be in big trouble. Everyone knows that the president of Pei Group is an impartial and ruthless person. No matter how beautiful a female employee is, she is just a decoration in front of Pei Xiao. Crying during working hours is a big taboo for him. Once, a female employee cried in the office because of a broken heart, and he fired the entire department. What's the point of being gentle and considerate to women? He simply doesn't have that kind of emotional intelligence." Ji Yuyin cried out of breath, "Chu, I can't be expelled. I don't want to leave Hong Kong City." "No, how did you offend President Pei?" Yang Chu was confused and looked anxious. "Ji Yuyin, I raped him." Yang Chu. The anxious little face was petrified in an instant. The air also became quiet at this moment, leaving only Ji Yuyin sobbing. A full minute later, Yang Chu finally came back to his senses from the shock. "No, what did you say? I didn't hear clearly. Is it too windy in this bathroom? Why am I even hearing voices? I was in his room last night and didn't come back." Ji Yuyin said it more clearly. The air became quiet again. Yang Chu couldn't help but twitch his lips. You said you raped President Pei. Is she really that strong? If so, then this is simply outrageous. Over the years, countless women have dreamed of climbing into Pei Xiao's bed, but none of them had a good ending. Even those who came to force the emperor to abdicate under the pretext of having children would eventually be sent to the hospital. She was the one who introduced Ji Yuyin to the company, and she wanted to let Pei Xiao know that not only would Ji Yuyin be finished, but the Yang family's business would also suffer. Yang Chu jumped up in shock. "Ji Yuyin, who gave you the courage?" After saying that, he quickly moved 3 meters away from Ji Yuyin, fearing that he would be implicated. Seeing Yang Chu like this, Ji Yuyin's tears became even more uncontrollable. "My mind was a bit fuzzy as I recalled. I don't know what happened. I helped him block 3 glasses of wine last night, and then things got out of control." "What do you mean by uncontrollable? Don't tell me you just pounced on him." Yang Chu was stunned. Who was Pei Xiao? Although he was the idol of all the girls in the company, no one dared to covet him because of his ruthlessness towards women. She couldn't believe that Ji Yuyin actually. Yang Chu tried to calm his heart. "You've been with him for 3 years, don't you know that he is the most untouchable person?" Ji Yuyin's eyes became even redder and his mind became extremely confused. He was trembling, lacking the fierce determination that had pounced on Pei Xiao the night before. "What should I do now? He told me to find him within 24 hours. She couldn't possibly send herself to Pei Xiao to report, could she? She simply couldn't afford the consequences." Yang Chu's mind froze again. "No, what do you mean? He didn't know it was you last night. Pei Xiao didn't know her, yet he asked her to rescue the person." Ji Yuyin was crying so hard that she was out of breath. Yang Chu saw that she had always been honest and well behaved, but now she was scared like this. He couldn't imagine how bold and shameless she was last night. But the situation was urgent and she couldn't afford to think too much. "He really doesn't know it's you." Ji Yuyin nodded with certainty. "I don't know. If I had known, I wouldn't have let her find someone." Yang Chu breathed a sigh of relief. It was good that she didn't know. If they knew, the Yang family would be in trouble along with her. It would be easier if I didn't know. He turned around, opened the door, looked outside, and made sure there was no one outside before closing it again. He bent down and whispered a few words in Ji Yuyin's ear. After listening to Yang Chu's plan, Ji Yuyin looked at Yang Chu anxiously. "Will this really work? Whether it works or not, this is the only way for now. Hurry up, we don't have much time." As he spoke, Ji Yuyin was dragged up from the ground by Yang Chu, and then the two of them quietly went to the monitoring room. 2 hours later, Pei Xiao came down from the podium. Ji Yin respectfully stepped forward, took the folder from his hand, and accompanied him to the lounge. After arriving at the lounge, Ji Yin stood straight and said in a formal tone, "Boss Pei, I've already checked everything you asked me to check." Pei Xiao sat on the sofa and gave her a cold look. Ji Yin had cold sweat on his back, but he forced himself to appear as serious as usual. His expression remained calm as usual. "I checked the monitoring room. No one entered the room after I sent you back last night. That thing must have been left behind by the previous tenant." Chapter 3. The air was eerily quiet. At this moment, it seemed that even a needle falling on the ground could be heard clearly. Ji Yin's back was straight, but his heart was in turmoil. Pei Xiao's dangerous gaze fell on her deliberately rigid little face, and he asked coldly, "What do you mean by should be?" Ji Yin. "It's over." Pei Xiao hates uncertain answers the most. He lowered his head, gritted his teeth and said firmly, "After I sent you back to your room last night, no one has been to your room since then." Her tone was full of absolute certainty, without a trace of flaw. The air became quiet again. Ji Yin never knew that every minute and every second could be so long. But she had to hold on. If Pei Xiao found out that she was lying, not only would her future be ruined, but Yang Chu would also be implicated. Moreover, she has already settled down in Hong Kong City. If she is unable to survive in Hong Kong City, it will be very miserable. An unknown amount of time passed, and sweat had already soaked Ji Yin's back. Pei Xiao finally spoke, "I know." Ji Yin closed her eyes, took a long breath, and thought to herself, "Has she passed this level? Go and get Hai Shang's bidding proposal." Pei Xiao said in a deep voice. Seeing that he had already devoted himself to the work, Ji Yin felt relieved and nodded, "Yes." They spent the next month on business trips, and Ji Yin avoided Pei Xiao intentionally or unintentionally. A month later, they returned to Hong Kong from abroad. As usual, after a long trip and 2 days of vacation, Pei Xiao had an urgent meeting to attend at the company. After the meeting, Luo Yang came forward respectfully, "Mr." Seeing that it was Luo Yang, Pei Xiao subconsciously frowned, "Where is Ji Yin? You forgot that you need to take a vacation after a long business trip. This business trip will last for a month, and Assistant Ji should go see her boyfriend." A cold light flashed in Pei Xiao's eyes, and then he regained his composure. Luo Yang felt the sudden oppressive atmosphere around him and was a little confused. In the company dormitory at this moment, Yang Chu leaned close to Ji Yin's ear and asked, "Boss Pei didn't do anything to you afterwards, did he?" When Ji Yin heard Yang Chu suddenly mention what happened a month ago, he was frightened and quickly looked at the other two doors. "Yang Chu, don't worry, everyone's out, it's just the two of us." Ji Yin breathed a sigh of relief when he heard this. He had managed to get away with it in front of Pei Xiao that day. Even after a month, her heart still couldn't help but tremble when she heard Yang Chu mention it. Thinking of Pei Xiao's dark face that day, he thought for a moment, Boss Pei probably didn't want a woman to stay in his room that night. So he was just confirming it. He didn't really care? When thinking of this, Ji Yin's tense nerves completely relaxed. Yang Chu nodded, "That's good. Those who have coveted President Pei have suffered a lot in recent years. Having a relationship with him is not a good thing." "I know. Okay, let's not talk about this anymore. I need to go to the bank right away." Ji Yin didn't want to continue this topic at all. Hearing that she was going to the bank again, Yang Chu felt a little sorry for her. "Your brother has already completed his internship, and he still asks you for living expenses." Ji Yin had already picked up her bag and walked to the entrance. While changing his shoes, he said, "He hasn't found a suitable job yet, and he called me several times while on business trips." Her father died when she was 5 years old. She was the second child in the family, with an older sister and a younger brother. Her elder sister has already started a family and a career, and her younger brother is in his internship period at university. He will graduate in half a year anyway, and by then she and her elder sister will be completely relieved. I heard that he made several phone calls. Yang Chu was even more dissatisfied. "I think your mother spoiled you on purpose. She didn't pay a penny for your schooling. It's already been 3 months since your brother's internship and he still hasn't found a job. I'm afraid he's just being too ambitious." Speaking of mother, a hint of coldness flashed in Ji Yin's eyes. He didn't continue the topic and asked Yang Chu, "Do you want to go out together?" No, bring me some food later. Ji Yuyin nodded, okay. Come out of the dormitory. The sun was shining outside, but Ji Yuyin felt cold all over, or rather, she had never felt warm in the years since her grandmother passed away. The phone vibrated rapidly in the bag. He took it out and saw that it was his younger brother Xu Jingyu's number. He hung up with a look of annoyance. As soon as I hung up, the phone rang again. Ji Yuyin answered the call angrily. You have the time to rush me. I've already interviewed with several companies. Chapter 4. There was heavy breathing coming from the other end of the phone, with a hint of ambiguous coldness. Ji Yuyin was stunned for a moment, picked up the phone and looked at it again. When she saw that it was Pei Xiao calling, she wanted to crash into the telephone pole and die immediately. In a second, he put on a formal disguise and respectfully called out to the other end of the phone, Mr. Pei. Go back to the company immediately. The man uttered a few words coldly and hung up the phone. Ji Yuyin looked at the phone screen that went black and pouted in grievance. Her little vacation was going to be over again. He quickly turned around and went back to the dormitory to change clothes, and packed some hot and sour noodles for Yang Chu downstairs. Yang Chu frowned when he saw her come back so quickly. No need to queue at the bank today. Ji Yuyin ran a little hurriedly, panting. Boss Pei asked me to go to the company immediately. I packed some hot and sour noodles for you. I put the hot and sour noodles on the coffee table and hurried back to my room to change into my professional attire. Pei Xiao is a very picky person and absolutely does not allow his employees to dress too casually in the company. When they came out, Yang Chu was still chattering away to defend her. Boss Pei is such a jerk. He's been on a business trip for over a month, and not only did he not take a break, he didn't even let you take a break. If I had known, I should have introduced you to our sales department. I'm not good at talking and can't do sales work. After saying that, Ji Yuyin rushed out the door. It only takes more than 10 minutes to walk from the dormitory to the company. This is why she has her own house but is unwilling to move out, because it is convenient for work and saves transportation costs. I jogged all the way to the company and went straight to the president's office. When I opened the door, I saw Pei Xiao standing in front of the floor-to-ceiling window. The sunlight shone on his elegant features, and the aura emanating from his bones became even more noble. Ji Yuyin came up behind him respectfully. Boss Pei, you're looking for me. Pei Xiao turned around and gave her a cold look. Maybe it was because Ji Yuyin had done something wrong, but I always felt that his eyes were meaningful. Fortunately, it was just a glance, and Pei Xiao retracted his gaze. Bring Hai Shang's contract here. Ji Yuyin. Contract? Doesn't he never care about contracts? And if you want the contract, why not just ask the assistant from the legal department to deliver it? Why did you ask her to come back when she was on vacation? Ji Yuyin had doubts in his heart, but he didn't dare to complain. Immediately go to the legal department and bring the contract to Pei Xiao. Pei Xiao picked up the pen and made some changes in a few places, then handed it back to Ji Yuyin. Make some changes in these places. Okay. Ji Yuyin nodded. Taking the contract, he quickly returned to his office. As soon as she sat down, Yang Chu sent her a message, asking her how long it would take to finish and then go shopping together. Although Ji Yuyin was in the company at this time, she was also on vacation. She replied, Hai Shang's contract needs to be revised. Please wait for me for half an hour. It's just a matter of changing a contract, half an hour will be enough. As a result, what Ji Yuyin didn't expect was that every time he submitted it, there were several places that needed to be modified. Even though she had great patience, she almost lost her temper in the end. Until 2 hours later. Pei Xiaodang saw the final revision and said, well, that's it for today. Ji Yuyin put away the contract and asked tentatively, is Hai Shang coming to sign the contract soon? If Hai Shang were to come today, her entire day off would be wasted. Pei Xiao paused for a moment and said, the contract will be signed next Monday. Ji Yuyin's face froze and her breathing became heavier. The contract was only signed on Monday, so was there any need to trouble her while she was on vacation? She was furious but could not speak out. Facing Pei Xiao's cold and emotionless gaze, Ji Yuyin's heart froze as he asked, is there anything else I need to do? The lighter flicked on with a ding, and the smell of gasoline and nicotine filled the air. It also brings a bit of suffocating depression. Ji Yuyin felt nervous. She could clearly see that Pei Xiao was unhappy, but she didn't know why. Just when she was at a loss, Pei Xiao said in a deep voice, were you calling your boyfriend just now? What? Ji Yin was a little slow to react to this sudden question. But the next moment, she remembered the phone call before returning to the company. I felt embarrassed when I thought about yelling at someone without even seeing their phone number clearly. Just as she was about to explain, Pei Xiao continued coldly, female employees in the company are not allowed to date before the age of 25. Do you understand that? There is such a rule. She really didn't know. Ji Yin tried hard to recall the training from the Human Resources Department before joining the company, but it seemed that there was indeed no such content. Is this new rule added because they are worried that women will return to their families too early and it will affect their work? No matter what, she wasn't in a relationship. To reassure Pei Xiao, Ji Yin said firmly, "Don't worry, Mr. Pei, I don't have a romantic partner, and I won't get married too soon." After he finished speaking, the oppression in the air was noticeably less. Chapter 5. Luo Yang had a work report, and Ji Yin finally escaped from the office. Pei Xiao looked through the glass at Ji Yin, who was timid in front of him and had recovered with full health outside, and the corners of his mouth rose unconsciously. Luo Yang followed Pei Xiao's gaze and saw Ji Yin looking for something anxiously. I thought to myself, Assistant Ji Yu is still as careless as ever. He turned around and handed an envelope to Pei Xiao. "Sir, it has been confirmed that the medicine that night was sent by Madam." As soon as he finished speaking, he heard a buzzing sound and his phone vibrated. Luo Yang lowered his head and saw a cell phone framed by a Bing Duen case. It was obviously not Pei Xiao's. I instantly understood what Ji Yin outside was looking for. Ji Yin wanted to send a message to Yang Chu to tell her that she was done, but she found that her phone was left in Pei Xiao's office. I had no choice but to go back and find my phone. As soon as I reached the office door, I heard Pei Xiao's cold voice, "Where is that woman?" Ji Yin's hand, which was about to knock on the door, froze. "They are still looking for the woman from that night." Luo Yang's voice continued, "The madam is probably determined to make you marry her this time, so that woman is probably hidden by her. Her people, huh?" Pei Xiao's voice became more dangerous. The next moment, his tone was cold and without any warmth. "Find it within a month, and deal with it if there is any problem." "Yes." Luo Yang's tone of response became a little colder. Ji Yin's face turned pale when she heard this. No one knew the meaning of the words, "deal with it cleanly," better than her. From their dangerous conversation, she was even more certain that if she was found, her fate would be horrible. Luo Yang opened the door and came out, seeing Ji Yin, Assistant Ji Yu. "Hello, Director Luo." Ji Yin immediately put away his emotions and greeted respectfully. However, at this moment, her heart was as chaotic as 1,000 horses galloping. Luo Yang glanced at her face and asked, "Are you sick? Why do you look so bad?" "I have a slight cold." Ji Yin lied nervously. Luo Yang nodded, told her to go to the hospital and left. The door of the president's office was open, and Ji Yin saw the mobile phone on the desk at a glance. With trembling legs, he walked in. "Sorry, Mr. Pei, I forgot to take my phone." After saying that, he reached out to grab his phone. Pei Xiao grabbed the phone first, and before Ji Yin knew what was going on, he had already turned on the screen and threw it in front of her. He only said in a deep voice, "Assistant Ji Yu, do you have anything to tell me?" Ji Yin's face was already in a bad state, and now when he heard Pei Xiao's cold questioning, his heart almost jumped out. Especially when he saw the message from Yang Chu flashing on the screen, "Why aren't you well yet? Were you detained by President Pei?" The words after "button down" are omitted directly because of the screen saturation. But it was the two words, "deduct," that made Ji Yin's brain explode with a boom. She looked at Pei Xiao with her pupils constricted, and Pei Xiao also looked at her. "What did you do? Do I need to detain you?" His tone was too cold and sharp. Ji Yin's breathing became more and more terrified and suffocated at this moment. "No, no, Mr. Pei." Her lips trembled and she could hardly hear her own voice. Thinking about the conversation between him and Luo Yang just now, her mind became more and more confused, and she was about to have a complete short circuit. Pei Xiao looked at her silently, obviously wanting a reasonable explanation. Ji Yin endured her limp body, closed her eyes and lowered her head. "Boss Pei, I know I was wrong." "Oh? You work diligently and meticulously, what's wrong with that?" It is rare for a man who is always frugal with words to praise an employee like this, but now this praise is like a death warrant to Ji Yin. Just when she didn't know how to explain further. Yang Chu's message came again, why don't you say something? Did Mr. Pei notice? The word after discover is omitted again. First it was withheld, then it was discovered. Each time, it revealed a huge amount of information. Ji Yuyin's face was pale and his breathing was rapid. She raised her eyes with great effort, met the man's penetrating gaze, and choked out, I worked part-time while I was on vacation. What? Pei Xiao raised his eyebrows, a hint of confusion flashing in his eyes. Ji Yuyin's nails almost dug into his palms, forcing himself to stay calm. Boss Pei, I'm doing a part-time job that has nothing to do with the company. I guarantee it won't harm the company's interests. She is the assistant to the president of Pei Group, but she is also a relief painter. In principle, the company does not allow employees to have other development. But at this moment, in Ji Yuyin's opinion, the part-time job was too insignificant compared to what happened that night. Chapter 6. Calm down. Pei Xiao's eyes were as deep as a cold pond. He looked at Ji Yuyin, who was extremely nervous, in silence, as if trying to discern the truth from her words. Ji Yuyin looked at Pei Xiao nervously, and at one glance, his palms were soaked with sweat. She felt like she was being driven crazy and prayed that Yang Chu would not send her any more messages. Just when she was about to give up, Pei Xiao finally said coldly, what part-time job? Ji Yuyin, relief. What is that? Pei Xiao obviously didn't understand the job content immediately after hearing the sudden professional term. Ji Yuyin, three-dimensional wall painting. This has nothing to do with her work at the company. Carefully examining Pei Xiao's expression, his eyes were filled with mystery, and Ji Yuyin didn't know whether he had passed this test or not. Pei Xiao lifted his icy eyelids and glanced at her, then took a puff of the cigarette in his hand and asked, is your salary not enough to spend? No, it's not, I just like this. Because I like it, I just do this job on the side. Feeling the chill emanating from the man, Ji Yuyin lowered his head and sniffed in grievance. The voice was like a kitten, if you don't allow me, then I won't do it in the future. When I joined the company, the HR department made it clear that employees were not allowed to work part-time outside the company. Perhaps they are also worried that their competitors will take advantage of the situation. Ji Yuyin thought Pei Xiao would give her a ticket, but Pei Xiao didn't continue. He just said in a deep voice, get out. Go out? Ji Yuyin looked up in confusion, completely not understanding what this level meant. The man tapped his slender fingers on his laptop, not even looking at her. Ji Yuyin didn't dare to stay any longer and ran out of the president's office as if escaping. She patted her chest only after she entered the elevator. She was really scared just now. If Pei Xiao had asked her one more question about what happened that night, she might not have been able to avoid the question. When he saw Yang Chu, Ji Yuyin's face was still pale. Yang Chu pulled her to the street to get a taxi, complaining as they walked, didn't you say it would only take half an hour? I sent you a message and you didn't even reply. It would be fine if he didn't talk about text messages, but when he talked about text messages, Ji Yuyin felt like smoke was about to come out of his head. Seeing that she was silent and looked unhappy, Yang Chu squeezed her hand hard and said, what's wrong with your complexion? Are you sick? I'm not sick. Why do people think she is sick every time they see her looking unwell? She wasn't sick, she was just scared by them. Yang Chu, then what happened to you? You look really bad. Ji Yuyin, scared. Scared. Yang Chu looked at her in shock. She just went to the company to change a contract. Who could scare her like this? In just a moment, Yang Chu thought of something, and his face darkened. Could it be President Pei? Ji Yuyin's eyes turned red in an instant. Seeing Ji Yuyin about to cry again, Yang Chu's heart was in his throat. Could it be that he really found out? Ji Yuyin shook her head. Boss Pei saw all the messages you sent me. Yang Chu. The message sent to Ji Yuyin instantly flashed through his mind. In addition to urging him, there was also inquiry. In an instant, the only sound in the air was the sound of cars whizzing past on the road. Yang Chu's face also turned pale. Mr. Pei, didn't you find anything? Ji Yuyin's face froze. Her eyes became even redder, and she choked out a sob. He probably didn't notice it, but is looking for the woman from that night again. Yang Chu's nerves were completely tense. Ji Yuyin looked at her with tears in her eyes. Can you just call me directly if you have something to do when I'm at work? But I can't send any more messages. The content of her messages is enough to make people think too much. If this happens a few more times, she might be frightened to death. Yang Chu nodded. Don't worry, I won't send you messages anymore. She doesn't dare anymore. But, did Pei Xiao discover it? Chapter 7. The two of them had originally agreed to go shopping, but now that they knew Pei Xiao was still looking for the woman from that night, they were in no mood anymore. After returning to the dormitory together, we all felt listless. Yang Chu collapsed on the small sofa in the bedroom. Yinyin, let's quit our jobs quickly. Yin looked at Yang Chu and said, no, my monthly mortgage payment is almost 20,000 yuan. I can't afford to quit. Yang Chu's face darkened. I hugged the pillow and squeezed it several times, but I couldn't calm myself down. Why don't you sell their house? Yang Chu looked at Yin. Without the mortgage, he no longer had to worry about resigning. As long as Yin resigned, Pei Xiao would not be implicated. This method sounds a bit selfish, but it can save both of their lives. Yin, that house is less than a year old, it can't be sold. Well, if you buy a house in Gangcheng, you have to hold the property rights for 2 years before you can resell it. Yang Chu wants to die now. Yin has to pay more than 10,000 yuan in mortgage every month, and all her cards have been confiscated by her father. You are not allowed to go back until you have learned something from Pei S. So in a sense, she is a rich second generation, and now she actually supports herself with her own salary. Either way, neither of them can afford to quit. The two looked at each other, their hearts and spleens trembling. After much thought, he decided to keep this matter a secret from Pei Xiao. Then be careful from now on. Got it. As soon as Yang Chu finished speaking, Yin looked at her excitedly. I can apply to transfer to another department. Yang Chu's face darkened. Have you forgotten? It was Boss Pei who transferred you to his side. At that time, Yin was working as an assistant in the Ministry of Commerce. One day, Pei Xiao saw her and transferred her to his side as an assistant. At that time, all the female employees in the company thought that Pei Xiao had a crush on Yin. But later on, when they found out that Yin was just working and had nothing to do with Pei Xiao, the gossip died down. But even if there was nothing between her and Pei Xiao, she was someone Pei Xiao personally transferred to his side. If she applied to change departments, it wouldn't be as simple as just getting approval from the Human Resources Department. When Yin heard Yang Chu's words, her face fell again. Then what should we do? Whenever Yin thought that Pei Xiao was still looking for the woman from that night, he didn't dare to think about how to face Pei Xiao next. Yang Chu, we can only pretend that nothing happened. But I'm scared. Yin burst into tears. Yang Chu looked at her useless appearance and had no idea why Pei Xiao had transferred her to his side at that time. He snorted, who wouldn't be afraid? I'm telling you, if he finds out it's you, it'll get me into trouble, so cheer up. After much discussion, it seems that there is no other way now, and Yin can only grit his teeth and persevere. Yin's tears fell, and Yang Chu coaxed her distressfully, be good, bear with it. Yin's tears flowed even more violently, and her whole body was shaking. In order to comfort Yin, Yang Chu took her to eat a lot of delicious food in the evening to calm her down. I coaxed her into going to work the next day. The elevator at the company was extremely crowded in the morning, and Yin waited for several hours but still couldn't get on. I looked at the time on my phone and realized I was going to be late. She was extremely anxious, but when she thought about how Pei Xiao would arrive half an hour early every day, she gritted her teeth and walked towards the CEO's special elevator. The elevator rose from the basement, and the elevator door opened with a ding. Yin subconsciously wanted to go in. When her eyes fell on the people in the elevator, her heart instinctively trembled. President Pei. Now, she really wanted to kill herself. Pei Xiao glanced at her coldly and said nothing. Yin subconsciously turned around. Just as she took a step, she heard Luo Yang, who was standing behind Pei Xiao, shout, Assistant Jiyu, come in. Luo Yang knew that Yin was afraid of Pei Xiao. They had worked together for such a long time, but not only had the fear not eased at all, but now he seemed to be getting more and more afraid. Chapter 8. I don't know why Pei Xiao kept her by his side. Is it because she was afraid of him and didn't he dare to be infatuated with him like his previous assistant? Luo Yang felt that this was really possible. Yin turned around with a tense look on her face. I dropped something. I'd better take the employee elevator. After telling the lie, Yin was about to run away. Come in if I tell you to. Pei Xiao said in a cold voice. Yin. The big boss spoke. and she didn't dare to disobey, so she could only go in reluctantly. The elevator slowly rose. Ji Yuyin stood on Pei Xiao's left side, with his back pressed directly against the elevator, trying to minimize his presence as much as possible. Pei Xiao looked at her and frowned. Go to the finance department and bring up the report. Okay. Ji Yuyin stood up straight. When the elevator reached the finance floor, Ji Yuyin ran out in a flash, and his back looked like he was escaping. Pei Xiao. Luo Yang. As the elevator door closed, the cold light in Pei Xiao's eyes continued to flash. Luo Yang felt the oppressive atmosphere and didn't understand why Pei Xiao was angry again. I just thought that Ji Yuyin must have been good at sports when he was in school. Ji Yuyin stood in the corridor outside the finance room and patted his chest for a long time before he calmed down. People really have to abide by the rules. She will never dare to sneak into the president's elevator again. After taking the report upstairs, Ji Yuyin had already sorted herself out. Just as she was about to go to the president's office, Luo Yang called her. Assistant Ji Yu, I have a few questions for you. Please come to my office. But Mr. Pei asked me to. Mr. Pei has already gone to the meeting. Luo Yang interrupted her directly. Ji Yuyin glanced in the direction of the president's office, nodded to Luo Yang, and followed him. Entering Luo Yang's office, Luo Yang said, "Close the door." Okay. Ji Yuyin closed the door and walked to the desk. Luo Yang made a gesture of invitation, and Ji Yuyin nodded and sat down. Ji Yuyin asked, "Director Luo, is there anything wrong?" Luo Yang didn't answer her directly, but lit a cigarette first, with a cold and noble air in his bones. When he first joined the company, Ji Yuyin once thought that Luo Yang was not an employee, but looked more like a rich second generation. Now this feeling is even stronger. Luo Yang took a puff of his cigarette and asked, "Boss Pei mentioned what happened at the Aixer International Hotel that night. Did you check the surveillance?" Ji Yuyin. The sudden question scared her so much that her hands holding the folder started shaking and the documents in her hands fell to the ground. My heart, which had been calmed down outside the finance office, now started beating uncontrollably. He hurriedly bent down to pick up the document. Luo Yang frowned as he looked at her panicked look. Ji Yuyin picked up the document and nodded. Yes, Mr. Pei said he wanted to find someone, so I went to check. Is it true that no one has ever entered Mr. Pei's room? No. Ji Yuyin nodded firmly. However, she couldn't see how pale her face was at the moment, and her heart almost stopped and she almost lost blood. Luo Yang looked at her with a gaze that was sharp and penetrating. Seeing him looking at her like that, Ji Yuyin became even more flustered, but she thought of her and Yang Chu's predicament. I can only be more determined. I watched it from beginning to end. Yeah. Luo Yang's tone was profound. He retracted his gaze, looked at the burning pipe in his hand, and then said, "That's strange. There was indeed a woman in Mr. Pei's room that night." Ji Yuyin's breath was choked. The little face is even whiter. She wanted to disappear right there, only to hear Luo Yang continue, "What else did you do after watching the surveillance?" "No, I left immediately after checking and finding no problems." Luo Yang looked at her with a sharper gaze. And when Ji Yuyin was looked at like this by him, he felt very uneasy. Because she and Yang Chu didn't watch the surveillance video, but directly destroyed the surveillance video. Yang Chu even gave the security guard in the monitoring room 10,000 yuan as a hush money. Chapter 9. I hope the security guard didn't betray them, but Director Luo would ask these questions, so does that mean he doesn't know yet? Ji Yuyin looked at Luo Yang uncertainly, but Luo Yang's eyes were too deep, comparable to President Pei's. She didn't know why he caught her asking these questions. Luo Yang flicked the ash off his cigarette and asked, "Boss Pei gave you the pendant that he dropped in the room. Where is it?" "A pendant. That was left to her by her grandmother, and she used to wear it around her neck. After that night, she never dared to wear it again and put it away in her important belongings box." Ji Yuyin's palms were sweating with nervousness. "I thought it belonged to the previous tenant and didn't think it was important, so I lost it somewhere." She didn't dare lie and said she gave it to the hotel front desk. Since Pei Xiao is now investigating the woman from that night and said she is at the hotel front desk, Luo Yang will definitely call and ask. But when Luo Yang heard this, he said directly, "Then please ask Assistant Ji Yu to look for it carefully. That thing is very important now." Ji Yuyin was breathing rapidly and didn't dare to say that he didn't know where it was. She didn't know if it was her illusion, but she always felt that Luo Yang's seriousness today was comparable to Pei Xiao's. Under his oppressive aura, Ji Yuyin could only grit his teeth and nod. In the end, Ji Yuyin didn't know how he got out of Luo Yang's office. After returning to his workbench, he forced himself to calm down, but when he thought of Luo Yang's seriousness, he couldn't calm down. From Luo Yang's attitude, it can be seen that Pei Xiao is determined to find the woman from that night. What should I do? These three words kept appearing in Ji Yuyin's mind. I picked up my phone and sent a message to Yangchu. Chu, I feel like we're done. Yangchu quickly replied, it's you, don't drag me into this. Even through the screen, one could feel Yangchu's expression as he tried to stay out of trouble. Without waiting for her to reply, Yangchu said, remember, that night had nothing to do with you. Be sure to remember to delete our information. After repeatedly instructing her, he still didn't forget to ask her to destroy the body. Ji Yuyin. Looking at Yangchu's reply, her head became even more confused. Frightened, Ji Yuyin tried hard to get into work mode, but failed. It wasn't until Pei Xiao came out and Ji Yuyin saw his gloomy face that he immediately put on a serious expression. He stood up respectfully and said, Boss Pei, the report is already on your desk. Pei Xiao looked at her coldly and said nothing. Ji Yuyin only dared to look at him for a second before quickly lowering his head. Seeing that she was still so afraid of him, Pei Xiao's expression became even darker. In the end, he said nothing and walked in. The financial manager went in quickly and immediately heard a barrage of curses coming from the office. Ji Yuyin looked at the closed office door in fear, feeling a little sympathy for the financial manager and even more sympathy for himself. The financial manager soon came out covered in dust. Ji Yuyin quickly looked away and pretended to be busy with his own things. The financial manager walked towards her and said, Assistant Ji Yu, President Pei wants you to come in. Oh, okay. When Ji Yuyin heard that Pei Xiao was looking for her, her heart trembled, but she still quickly got up and went in. The atmosphere in the office was very depressing. Ji Yuyin clenched her hands and stepped forward. Boss Pei, are you looking for me? Luo Yang is looking for you. Ji Yuyin's breath was choked. The little fist clenched even tighter. Thinking about how he had fooled him without batting an eyelid that day, Ji Yuyin felt that he was really finished. Because right now, it seems like this matter won't be resolved so easily. He nodded with a chill down his spine. Yes, Director Luo has contacted me. Next, you will investigate what happened that night with him and learn from him. Ji Yuyin trembled all over when she heard this. Was she asked to learn or to confess herself? She raised her eyes cautiously, only to be met with Pei Xiao's deep and cold eyes. She shouldn't be forced to confess, because President Pei doesn't have the time to joke with her. Chapter 10. Pei Xiao didn't ask about the matter for a month after that day, and she thought it was completely over. Now I feel that this matter is becoming more and more difficult. Ji Yuyin is in a dilemma at the moment. It's also not right for him to nod his head. Seeing that she didn't say anything, Pei Xiao gave her a cold look and said, Why? You don't want to go? I really don't want to go, wow. But under Pei Xiao's majesty, Ji Yuyin didn't dare to say no at all. Without waiting for her to speak, Pei Xiao continued, based on your current abilities, you still need to be promoted to the position of first assistant. Ji Yuyin looked up suddenly, his eyes full of shock. So, letting her learn from Luo Yang was actually because President Pei wanted to promote her? That salary is 4 times what he earns now. Thinking of his crushing mortgage, this is undoubtedly a tempting prospect for Ji Yuyin. But then she lowered her head. Isn't there Director Luo? Luo Yang will resign at the end of the year and return to the Luo family to inherit the family business. Ji Yuyin's breathing became tight. Is he really a second-generation rich kid? I thought Director Luo looked like one before, but I didn't expect my judgment was so accurate. How come everyone has a family inheritance, but she has none? When I think of this, I feel I deserve to work even harder. Okay, I will study hard. Ji Yuyin blurted out. However, when Ji Yuyin thought of the first thing about learning cooperation, his face immediately froze. Did she and Director Luo study and investigate how she had spent the night in Director Pei's room? But once words are spoken, they are like water spilled on the ground, and it is impossible to take them back. Pei Xiao didn't understand why she suddenly had a money-grubbing expression, but seeing how readily she agreed, his brows unconsciously relaxed a little. Get out. Okay, Mr. Pei. Ji Yin's high spirits had disappeared. Now it looks like an eggplant hit by frost, wilted. Seeing her emotions fluctuating greatly, Pei Xiao frowned again, glanced at her back but said nothing. Lunch time. Ji Yin first arranged lunch for Pei Xiao before going to eat with Yang Chu. The two usually ate in the cafeteria, but today, because of the messages they exchanged this morning, they went to a restaurant they often went to. After finding a secluded place to sit down, Yang Chu began to ask, "What's going on? What did you mean by sending me that message? Boss Pei is still investigating the woman from that night. I know that. And asked me to investigate with Luo Yang." Yang Chu was shocked. What kind of sure field is this? She was asked to find someone the other day, and now she's asked to find someone together. This is simply terrifying. Then you didn't reveal the truth, right? Yang Chu asked in a tense tone. In her heart, Ji Yin was just a timid child, and she didn't know why President Pei fell in love with her at that time. He even transferred her to be his assistant. Ji Yin sniffed. No, I held on. What a great phrase, I can hold on. But in this situation, she never knew when she would give up. Yang Chu held his forehead and said, "This is not a solution. Luo Yang asked me to give him the angel pendant." Angel pendant? The one you wear with you? Yang Chu looked at her bare neck. Only then did I realize that she had taken it off without knowing when. Ji Yin, I fell into the room that night. Now Yang Chu really wanted to die. She hadn't heard Ji Yin say this before, but now that she heard this, her scalp felt tingling. No wonder Ji Yin said it was over before. Isn't this the end of the situation? He took a deep breath and asked, "Boss Pei, I haven't seen you wearing that pendant, have I?" "I don't know." Ji Yin's mind went blank. Yang Chu is now at a loss. People wear less clothes in the summer, so many people know that Ji Yin has an angel pendant. As the president, Pei Xiao couldn't possibly look at an employee carefully, but the current situation was still very scary. Yang Chu was now angry just looking at Ji Yin. "Then you handed it over to Luo Yang." Chapter 11. Ji Yin shook his head. "Not yet. She always wears that pendant, and many people must have seen it in the summer." She was afraid that Luo Yang would investigate the company internally. "Yang Chu, that's definitely not something you can hand over. Director Luo's attitude is very tough." Ji Yin thought of Luo Yang's attitude when he asked for that thing. Yang Chu is going crazy. She was just saying, "I can't pay it back." Luo Yang's abilities are obvious to everyone in the company. Whenever President Pei wanted to investigate something, he would ask Luo Yang to go, and he had never let President Pei down. If this thing is not handed over to Luo Yang now, it will definitely arouse Luo Yang's suspicion. But if this is paid, it's so annoying. Yang Chu was extremely annoyed now. Ji Yin is also having a headache now. He wishes time could go back and erase everything that happened that night. Seeing Yang Chu's irritable look, Ji Yin asked nervously, "Should I hand it in or not?" "We have no choice but to hand it over now. If I don't hand it over, Luo Yang will definitely become suspicious, and once Luo Yang becomes suspicious, we will be in big trouble." And now Ji Yin is also asked to investigate together. Yang Chu was really worried that she would not be able to hold on any longer and admit it directly. She couldn't bear to think about the consequences, which would be too tragic. Ji Yin rubbed her hands together and said, "Many colleagues have seen me wearing that pendant. So, if you ask around within the company, you can easily find out that it belongs to her." Yang Chu picked up the water cup in front of him and took a big gulp of water. Then he looked at Ji Yin with despair. "Then tell me, what should we do now?" Ji Yin looked at her with tears in his eyes. "Yang Chu, don't cry, I'm not in the mood to comfort you now. I'm really scared." "Yeah, I know." Yang Chu nodded. Now not only the timid Ji Yin was scared, but she was also scared half to death. The food arrived quickly, but neither of them was in the mood to eat. Yang Chu looked at Ji Yin, who was about to cry, with a troubled look on her face. "Tell me, did Mr. Pei know that it was you that night? Was he teasing you on purpose?" After saying this, Yang Chu wanted to slap himself in the face. Because in their hearts, Pei Xiao is not a boss who would joke. But seeing how timid Ji Yin was, she usually wanted to tease her. What if President Pei had a bad taste? When Ji Yin heard Pei Xiao teasing her, she rolled her eyes at Yang Chu and said, "He's not the type to joke around." She had worked part-time in many places while at school, and Pei Xiao was the most ruthless boss she had ever met. Yang Chu nodded, that's right. So at the moment, Pei Xiao has no idea what to do. So what should we do now? Let Ji Yin, the man who slept with Mr. Pei, investigate what happened that night. What kind of sure field is this? The more Yang Chu thought about it, the more he wanted to die. The two of them didn't come up with a good solution until the end of lunch. On their way back to the company, Ji Yin turned directly towards the dormitory. Yang Chu grabbed her and asked, "What are you doing?" "I want to resign." Ji Yin now doesn't even have the courage to go back to the company. Yang Chu was so disappointed that he said, "I won't pay the mortgage anymore." Ji Yin. Thinking about the mortgage, she had to take the bound feet back. People really can't afford to be burdened with huge debts. She is now a poor person who can't even afford to quit her job. In the end, Ji Yin accepted his fate and returned to the company with Yang Chu. As soon as he entered the elevator, he received a call from Pei Xiao. Ji Yin answered the phone and his tone returned to the formal seriousness, "Mr. Pei." Yang Chu glanced at Ji Yin. Although this girl is timid, she is quite good at pretending. He is obviously scared to death of President Pei, but he always manages to act serious and solemn. Chapter 12. Pei Xiao's deep voice came from the other end of the phone, "Shang Heiyuan, get me some documents, and bring me the purple tie in the closet." "Okay." Ji Yin responded respectfully and pressed the button for the nearest floor of the elevator. After hanging up the phone, the elevator door opened at the right time and said to Yang Chu, "Give me the car keys. I want to go to Shanghaiuan." Boss Pei is really something. He always asks you to go to Shanghaiuan, but he doesn't even give you a car. Although she complained, Yang Chu still took out the key from her bag and handed it to Ji Yin. Ji Yin took the key and said, "It's just something I took. I'll reimburse you for the car fare later. Gas fares and subway fares are two different prices." Yang Chu muttered. She was just dissatisfied with Pei Xiao's company's reimbursement system. In her words, it was extremely stingy. Ji Yin smiled and said, "Then I'll give it to you. Your monthly mortgage is almost 20,000 yuan. How are you going to pay me back?" "Ji Yin, then you say. Can't I just talk about it?" "Humph." Yang Chu continued to complain. Ji Yin felt a headache. This rich girl has never stopped saying that President Pei is stingy since she joined the company. But in fact, from her words, you can also hear that she is also very picky. The elevator stopped at the nearest floor. Ji Yin got out of the elevator and then took another elevator to the basement. Shanghaiuan is where Pei Xiao often stays, and Ji Yin often comes to help him get things. The black and grey decoration is clean and elegant, and because of the proper matching, there is no sense of oppression at all. Ji Yin first went to the study to get the documents, then went to the cloakroom with ease and opened the tie counter. As soon as I opened the cabinet door, I heard a pop, and something fell out. Ji Yin bent down to pick up the thing on the ground, held it in his hand and looked at it. One glance and my mind exploded. It was an unopened box of condoms. Ji Yin. The memories she had been suppressing all this time suddenly rushed into her mind. The condom in her hand felt like a hot yam, and she quickly put the thing in. This Mr. Pei. She usually looks noble and abstinent, so how could there be such a thing? Ji Yin didn't dare to speculate too much, and quickly took the documents and left Shanghaiuan. After all their hassle, it took me an hour to get back to the company. Ji Yin knocked on the office door, but there was no movement from inside. Ji Yin opened the door gently as usual. Pei Xiao was not in the office, so Ji Yin put the documents on the desk and then took the tie to the lounge. She was always like this when Pei Xiao was not around. But today, the moment she pushed open the door of the lounge and saw the scene inside, her eyebrows jumped. Then, her hands reacted faster than her brain. With a deafening bang, the door of the lounge was slammed shut by her. Ji Yin's face turned red and white, and her heart was beating fast. She didn't expect Pei Xiao to take a bath in broad daylight. "Boss Pei, I'm bringing you a tie." Ji Yin explained hurriedly, threw his tie on the desk, and ran out of the office. Because it was too fast, she didn't see clearly and bumped into someone's arms. Ji Yin. My heart, which was already clenched with anxiety, is now even more beating than usual. When he looked up, he met Luo Yang's gloomy eyes. At this moment, his face looked very unhappy. He helped Ji Yin stand up straight and scolded her in a deep voice, "Assistant Ji Yu, how long will you continue to be so reckless? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Ji Yuyin quickly apologized. Luo Yang was helpless about her recklessness, as she was always so reckless. But President Pei never made a fuss about it, which is really rare. Chapter 13. Luo Yang's gaze was too sharp. Thinking about what they now had to cooperate with, Ji Yuyin couldn't remain calm at all. Crouching down, trying to reduce his presence as much as possible, Luo Yang held his forehead and said, "Let's get to work." "Yes, Director Luo." After hearing Luo Yang's words, Ji Yuyin felt as if he had been pardoned and hurried back to his workbench. Luo Yang looked at her deeply, said nothing more, and went straight into Pei Xiao's office. Ji Yuyin tried hard to get into work mode, but the scene in the lounge kept flashing in his mind. It seems that she really can't be too casual in the future, otherwise she will really get into trouble. Luo Yang and Pei Xiao didn't know what the two people were talking about in the office. They talked for a full hour before Luo Yang came out. As soon as he left, the intercom on Ji Yuyin's desk rang, and he subconsciously looked at the president's office. Through the window, she met Pei Xiao's cold and gloomy gaze. Ji Yuyin lowered his head in fear and answered the phone. "Hello. Come in." A low and sinister voice came from the other end of the phone, and then the call was hung up. Ji Yuyin tightened her grip on the phone. She felt like her heart was about to jump out. "I picked up the meeting materials for an hour and a half later and mustered up all my courage to go in. The moment the door opens." She clearly felt the low pressure in the office, and her nerves became even more tense. "Boss Pei, here are the meeting materials for a while, please take a look." After saying that, he respectfully placed the information on the desk and pushed it towards Pei Xiao. The man's bony fingers tapped rhythmically on the mahogany desk. Ji Yuyin's heart was constantly fluctuating because of this rhythm. Seeing Pei Xiao didn't say anything, Ji Yuyin's heart became even more tense, almost beyond her tolerance. After a long while, just when she was about to give up, Pei Xiao finally spoke. "What did you see just now?" "No, I didn't see anything." Ji Yuyin quickly denied. Talking about seeing him naked at this time was definitely on par with the severity of what happened that night. She doesn't want to end. She raised her eyes nervously and met Pei Xiao's deep eyes. She didn't know if it was Ji Yuyin's illusion. At this moment, she didn't seem to feel much coldness in his eyes. But it was just a glance, and she quickly lowered her head. "I really didn't see anything." "Really?" The man's tone became even colder. Ji Yuyin nodded firmly. Like what he said after that night, try to keep a straight face. "Heh." Pei Xiao chuckled. This was the first time Ji Yuyin heard him laugh like this, a mixture of coldness and evil charm, which made Ji Yuyin feel even more unbearable. Pei Xiao said nothing more, retracted his gaze from her, and said in a deep voice, "Get out." "Good." Ji Yuyin nodded and quickly ran out of the office. Pei Xiao looked at her bunny-like back, and the curve of his mouth became softer. Ji Yuyin came out of the office and was called into the office by Luo Yang's assistant before he sat down. There was another person in Luo Yang's office at the moment. "Ji Yuyin, Director Luo, you're looking for me. Come here and take a look. Is this the video you saw in the hotel that night?" Ji Yuyin. "Video?" "The video she and Yang Chu destroyed together." His brain exploded with a bang, and his face turned pale. He stared at Luo Yang blankly, his mind completely stuck and he couldn't react at all. Seeing that she didn't move, Luo Yang frowned. "Assistant Ji Yu. You called me. I'll let you watch the video." Ji Yuyin's breath was choked. How could she not watch? Now she had only one thought in her mind: escape. She had to escape. Chapter 14. But when she saw the sharpness in Luo Yang's eyes, she trembled all over, and the idea she had just come up with was completely forgotten out of fear. "Are you okay?" Seeing that she hadn't moved, Luo Yang's tone became sharper, and Ji Yuyin came back to her senses instantly. "No, it's okay." She quickly went to Luo Yang's desk. Luo Yang turned the laptop towards her, and the picture of her supporting Pei Xiao instantly appeared on the screen. Looking at the time, it was the time when she sent Pei Xiao back. Ji Yuyin's mind went blank, and he almost lost his reaction. Fortunately, the numb spots appeared 5 seconds after the video started. Obviously damaged. When he saw this scene, Ji Yuyin breathed a sigh of relief. He nodded to Luo Yang. "It's this video. Yang Chu and I watched it until morning, but we didn't see anyone go in again." Because she stayed in the room all night, and she knew better than anyone whether anyone else had entered. However, the video was destroyed. As long as she didn't say anything, Yang Chu didn't say anything, and the bribed security guard didn't say anything, no one would know about it. Just when Ji Yuyin was feeling relieved, Luo Yang looked at the man who had been sitting in the chair opposite the desk and said, "This is it, fix it." Ji Yuyin's heart, which had just been relieved, suddenly froze again. He looked at Luo Yang in confusion, then looked at the man in black casual clothes. Who is this? He is Qin Han, the technical director of the Gangcheng branch. Qin Han. The name Ji Yuyin has always been well known because he is the best technician in the company. President Pei wanted to transfer him to the headquarters several times, but Qin Han never agreed. I didn't expect that Luo Yang would even mobilize Qin Han to find the woman he saw that night. Qin Han took Luo Yang's computer, whistled in a dandy manner, and said, "Leave it to me, I will definitely get it done for you." The clothes on Ji Yuyin's back were instantly soaked with cold sweat. She felt that she was really going to die this time. The air around her seemed to have been sucked out, making her feel suffocated. He finally regained his consciousness, but he was still in a daze. "Anything else?" Ji Yuyin asked stutteringly. Luo Yang shook his head. "Go and take care of your own business first." "Okay." Ji Yuyin nodded. Trying to remain calm, he turned around and left Luo Yang's office. After going out, she immediately ran to the emergency passage, closed the door tightly, then took out her phone and called Yang Chu. Yang Chu was meeting a client outside when he received a call from Ji Yuyin and hurriedly said, "I'm very busy now." "Chu, we are really finished this time." "You've said this many times, haven't you?" Yang Chu couldn't stand Ji Yuyin's constant sudden surprises. Ji Yuyin's tone was tearful. "Luo Yang called Qin Han over, and he is now in the office repairing the video we destroyed that day." "What?" Yang Chu on the other end of the phone jumped up in shock. Ji Yuyin was spinning around anxiously. "What should I do? What should I do now?" She was completely panicked. Once Luo Yang repairs the video, Pei Xiao will also know that she did not come out of the room that night. In Pei's company, seducing the CEO is an unforgivable sin. "Yang Chu, I don't know either." Not to mention Ji Yuyin was panicking, Yang Chu was also scared out of his wits. If the video is restored and it is found that it was Ji Yuyin in Pei Xiao's room, then the person who destroyed the video will also be implicated. Yang Chu felt that meeting Ji Yuyin was the tribulation of her life, and it was a very difficult tribulation to overcome. Hearing this, Yang Chu didn't know what to do, and Ji Yuyin burst into tears. "Wu Tilder. Go ask for leave immediately, I'll go back now." Yang Chu said to Ji Yuyin anxiously. Things are getting out of control now, and it's obviously not something they can solve by just lying. Chapter 15. Hang up the phone. Ji Yuyin cried for a long time before wiping away her tears. When she came out of the emergency passage, her eyes were still red. Chu Ran from the secretariat saw her and asked with concern, "Assistant Ji Yu, are you crying?" No. Ji Yuyin shook his head, his face serious and stern. Chu Ran nodded, patted her shoulder and said, "If you feel too stressed, just take a short vacation and rest. Everyone in the Pei family knows that it is not easy to make a living under Pei Xiao. Although the salary is twice as much as other places, those who are under so much pressure and do not feel depressed are strong people." Ji Yuyin looked at Chu Ran gratefully and said, "Thank you. I'll go ask for leave now." If she doesn't ask for leave, she will really die. She is scared to death. Chu Ran nodded and comforted her a few more words before going back to work. Ji Yuyin returned to his workbench, wrote a leave request, and walked towards Luo Yang's office. She didn't know how the video was restored, but the first step for her to apply for leave was Luo Yang's approval. Then she could say hello to President Pei and leave. Just as he was about to knock on Luo Yang's office door, he heard Qin Han's solemn voice from inside. "The damage is quite serious. Can't be repaired." Luo Yang's tone suddenly became heavier. Ji Yuyin raised his hand, but immediately stopped and pricked up his ears to listen to the conversation inside. "Qin Han, can't be repaired either." "That would be great." However, before Ji Yuyin could relax, Qin Han said, "I need some time. Give me 3 days. It took you 3 days to repair it. It seems that the person who damaged it is quite capable." Luo Yang sneered. Ji Yuyin's face was tense, and the stone in her heart was neither lifted nor lifted. Although Qin Han has not repaired the video yet, who knows if he will be able to repair it in 3 days. Qin Han said in a teasing tone, he is a man of considerable ability. I understand. I'll give you 3 days. Ji Yuyin turned back to his workbench, took out his phone and sent a message to Yang Chu, don't come back, the crisis is temporarily over. She felt that things that Qin Han said were difficult to repair were probably not repairable. But that's Qin Han. Qin Han can't repair it. Yang Chu quickly replied. Ji Yuyin replied with a hum and replied to Yang Chu's message urgently, great. As long as Qin Han can't fix it, no one else can. Compared to Ji Yuyin's uncertainty, Yang Chu spoke with great confidence. Hearing Yang Chu say this, Ji Yuyin felt relieved, but he was still a little nervous. After all, this is not the final result. Then he replied, but Qin Han said, give him 3 days. Don't worry, anything that Qin Han couldn't handle back then, he basically can't handle it anymore. Yang Chu is very confident on this point. Ji Yuyin thought about it and it seemed to be true. In recent years, Qin Han has been a well-known technician in the company. As long as he says something is impossible, most people will be able to surpass him to complete it. Okay, got it. The text that Ji Yuyin replied also became relaxed. Neither of them said anything else and threw themselves into their work, being busy all afternoon. Because of this help, Ji Yuyin temporarily dispelled the fear in his heart. When it was almost time to get off work, Pei Xiao called her and Luo Yang to his office. Pei Xiao took a puff of the cigarette in his hand and asked, how is your investigation going? Ji Yuyin didn't say anything. She was no longer so scared, so her expression was relatively relaxed. Luo Yang, on the other hand, was the opposite of her, with a serious expression on his face. Qin Han will need 3 days. When Pei Xiao heard that Qin Han needed 3 days, his hand holding the cigarette trembled and he glanced at Luo Yang coldly. Obviously, he was telling him what Qin Han meant when he said that time was needed. Luo Yang also understood what he meant and continued, Qilan will arrive in Hong Kong City tonight. Qilan? Aren't they talking about that scary hacker? Ji Yuyin looked at Luo Yang, and at this moment his heart was in turmoil again. Are they determined not to give up until they find the person who happened that night? Chapter 16. In a short period of time, Ji Yuyin's heart was under the pressure and his head was buzzing. She felt like she really couldn't hold on any longer. However, Pei Xiao, even though Luo Yang said that he had found the most powerful person, the gloom between his brows still did not dissipate. He only said in a deep voice, it's too late. Ji Yuyin didn't understand what the words, too little time, meant, but Luo Yang knew very well what it meant. They have been away from South City for more than a month. That woman's belly, I'm afraid it's already moving, and that guy will get the desired result. That is when that woman appeared, and some of the results at that time would be the worst for Pei Xiao. Luo Yang, what should we do now? Pei Xiao would never marry the woman arranged by his stepmother. What to do? Pei Xiao sneered, she has planned everything, just waiting for this moment. Well, then, just break her plan. That woman has always wanted him to marry the woman she arranged for him, so what if he gets married? Ji Yuyin became even more confused after hearing this. Luo Yang understood Pei Xiao's meaning and asked solemnly, then should I find you a woman to marry? Ji Yuyin's mind was confused, and she was not paying attention, and her saliva choked directly into her airway. Unable to catch his breath, Ji Yuyin started coughing violently, cough, cough. The oppressive air was instantly torn apart by the sound of her cough. Pei Xiao and Luo Yang both frowned and looked at Ji Yuyin. Ji Yuyin was frightened by these two gazes and tried his best to control himself. However, she choked a little too hard just now, and she couldn't control it at all. I'm sorry. He said this hurriedly and ran out of Pei Xiao's office. It's really too explosive. How can they talk about finding a marriage partner so confidently and as if it were natural? Is that a marriage? It's not like a donkey breeding, where you can just find a female. Ji Yuyin rushed to the tea room and drank water hurriedly, trying to calm down. The conversation in the office was not interrupted by her sudden interruption. Luo Yang asked Pei Xiao, do you have a suitable candidate? Pei Xiao looked at the pipe in his hand that was burning with curls of white smoke, and the aura on his body became colder and colder. Ever since his mother died, the woman had wanted to control him. Now, she wants to take over the entire Pei family. Har that depends on whether she has the appetite. Pei Xiao took a puff of his cigarette and said, tell Ji Yin to bring her household registration booklet to work tomorrow. Luo Yang was shocked when he heard this. Assistant Ji Yu. Pei Xiao said, Luo Yang's eyes darkened, and he probably knew why Pei Xiao chose Ji Yin. A country girl with no background is easier to control than any rich girl. Marriage now is a matter of expediency. Once the key document is obtained, all those involved will return to their proper places. But, will Assistant Ji Yu agree? Luo Yang asked worriedly. Although Ji Yin is rash, judging from how she handled clients in the past, she is also a person with strong opinions. He is a bit thick-skinned, but he still has the sovereignty of logic. So it seems that she is quite afraid of Pei Xiao, but she may not agree to get married. Hearing that Ji Yin might not agree, Pei Xiao's eyes flashed coldly. Then there's no need for her to stay in the Pei family. Luo Yang. That's true. After all, Ji Yin didn't handle the incident well that night. So far, Ji Yin is the only one who has had access to the surveillance video. However, even though someone clearly entered Mr. Pei's room, she insisted that no one had entered. He also needs to investigate how the surveillance video was damaged. Chapter 17. Thinking of the coincidence of the surveillance video being destroyed, Luo Yang looked at Pei Xiao solemnly. Assistant Ji Yu, could it be my wife's person? After all, the surveillance footage that was destroyed just happened to be of that night, and Ji Yin had seen the entire surveillance footage. All of these are worthy of suspicion. After Luo Yang expressed his suspicions about Ji Yin, Pei Xiao sneered, she doesn't have the guts. Luo Yang nodded, yes. Normally, Ji Yin was scared to death when she saw Pei Xiao. The stepwife was so sharp and shrewd that it was impossible for her to choose such an unreliable one. Then I'll go tell Assistant Ji Yu. This matter must be kept secret internally for the time being. Luo Yang nodded, I understand. After all, it was just a marriage of convenience, so it had to be kept secret, and it would be a big deal. When it ended, there was nothing wrong with President Pei, but no one dared to marry Ji Yin again. At this point, Luo Yang couldn't help but feel a little more favorable towards his boss. Although he had to use Ji Yin temporarily, he also considered her future after the divorce. Ji Yin finally recovered and returned to her seat, and Luo Yang came over. Come to my office. Okay, Director Luo. Ji Yin felt like she was going to be scolded again, but she really didn't mean it. Who made them say such shocking things? Entering Luo Yang's office, Ji Yin was standing at the door. Director Luo. Close the door. Luo Yang said in a deep voice. Ji Yin nodded, closed the door, took 2 steps forward, and waited obediently for Luo Yang's next words. Luo Yang made a gesture of invitation. Just as Ji Yin sat down, she heard Luo Yang say, bring your household registration book with you to work tomorrow and get married with President Pei. The air was quiet for half a second. Ji Yin's breath was choked, and then her saliva successfully choked her. Cough, 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 cough. I finally recovered, but now I started coughing violently again. Luo Yang looked at her uncontrollable emotions and frowned instinctively. He didn't know whether President Pei's choice was right or not. But seeing how big she is, I think she is a suitable candidate. Ji Yin's face flushed red as he stood up. I'm sorry. Then ran out of the office again. In the past, this office was at most a little depressing to her, but why is it like this now? She could fall into absolute collapse at any time and anywhere. Luo Yang. It seems that she needs to improve her ability to hide her emotions. Ji Yin coughed so hard in the tea room that he almost coughed out bile before he stopped. His throat was sore from coughing. This is simply. Ji Yin thought for a long time but couldn't think of any words to describe what happened today. She felt that she had heard it wrong, otherwise how could Luo Yang, who was always serious, say such a thing? It must be like this. After a long while, Ji Yin calmed down and came out of the tea room. He saw Luo Yang's assistant waiting in front of his workbench. Seeing her, the assistant said, Director Luo asked you to go directly to President Pei's office. So, she didn't hear it wrong just now. Did they, who are always serious, really come up with such a ridiculous reason? Ji Yin wanted to send a message to Yang Chu and call her. However, after being reminded by her assistant, she had no choice but to go to the president's office. When the door was opened, Pei Xiao and Luo Yang's conversation came to an abrupt end, and they both looked at Ji Yin. Ji Yin felt a tingling sensation on his scalp as he was stared at by these two burning gazes. The two small hands placed at her sides were tightly clasped together, and she tried to be respectful. Boss Pei, Director Luo. Pei Xiao pressed the cigarette butt into the ashtray and said to Ji Yinyin, "Did Luo Yang tell you everything? Tell me, what did you say?" Ji Yin's mind was stuck. At this moment, she was completely unable to face the request they made. Pei Xiao frowned, a hint of displeasure flashing in his eyes. Luo Yang quickly said, "You are getting married tomorrow." "No way." Ji Yin was so frightened that he didn't care about being afraid and blurted out the answer. The already oppressive atmosphere became even more oppressive because of her rejection. Pei Xiao glared at Ji Yin coldly, his tone even colder. "You don't want to." Ji Yin lowered her head nervously. Marriage is not a joke. Who would talk about getting married so casually? Before her grandmother passed away, she told her to find someone with a good temper. It didn't matter whether he was good looking or not, but he must be good to her. Not to mention that Pei Xiao doesn't meet grandma's requirements. They are from two different worlds, so things will definitely not go well. Luo Yang gasped. Was Ji Yin's brain broken? Did she think this marriage was serious? Seeing Pei Xiao's increasingly dark complexion, Luo Yang quickly said, "I haven't explained it to her yet. Come with me." With this kind of brain, it's really not okay if you don't say it clearly. This assistant is probably the most difficult assistant Luo Yang has ever had. Ji Yin looked at Luo Yang eagerly, nodded, and followed him out. However, before the two of them could open the office door, they heard Pei Xiao say coldly, "Get married or leave Hong Kong City, it's your choice." Ji Yin's back stiffened. My breathing was suffocating at this moment. She looked at Luo Yang aggrievedly, and Luo Yang could also hear that Pei Xiao was really angry. Although this marriage is not valid, looking at the entire Hong Kong City, how many women are flocking to him? This is probably the first time I've been rejected so bluntly. Meeting Ji Yin's aggrieved eyes, Luo Yang looked away immediately, feeling that he could not help her. "Let me talk to her first." Luo Yang gritted his teeth and said again. In fact, whether to talk about it or not, the result is here. Ji Yin can only accept it or leave Gangcheng. The two left the office together and returned to Luo Yang's office. "Director Luo, I..." At this moment, Ji Yin didn't know what to say. She felt that after that night with Pei Xiao, her mind had always been stuck, and now it was even more confused. Luo Yang picked up the water cup in front of him, looked at her, and said, "You and Mr. Pei just agreed to get married. Marriage by agreement." Ji Yin was shocked. What did this mean? Luo Yang nodded. "From now on, if anyone from the Pei family asks about what happened that night, you must say that the person in Mr. Pei's room was you." Ji Yin. He stared at Luo Yang with a stiff mind, not understanding at all. Luo Yang looked at her confused expression and continued, "You really didn't see the person that night?" "No, no." Ji Yin came back to his senses and quickly shook his head. She felt like she was about to die of fright. What kind of sure field is this? It pushes her to the terrifying peak time and time again. Luo Yang nodded. "It doesn't matter, from now on you are the woman of that night." "But I'm not." Ji Yin was about to cry. "She is, but she doesn't dare admit it." Luo Yang's eyes turned cold. "You are." Two words, spoken firmly and coldly. Without waiting for Ji Yin to shake his head again, Luo Yang continued, "Anyone who asks, you must say yes." "Why? This is your next job. Wasn't her job just to be an assistant? Now she was being Mr. Pei's wife?" Chapter 18. Ji Jin pinched her face and asked, "What if I don't want to?" When it comes to marriage, her grandmother repeatedly reminded her not to settle and certainly not to force things. Everything is for her happiness. Although it was just a show, Ji Yin was still reluctant. After he finished speaking, Luo Yang's gloomy eyes became even colder. "Did you hear what Mr. Pei just said? So if she refuses again, there will be only one outcome: get out of Hong Kong City." Ji Yin wanted to say something, but when she met Luo Yang's overly sharp gaze, she knew that her current situation did not allow her to resist, so she could only swallow everything. Seeing that she didn't say anything, Luo Yang asked directly, "Where is the household registration book?" "With my sister," Ji Yin said with his head down. Luo Yang glanced at the time on his watch and continued, "I'll give you a day off this afternoon, go get it." I don't know if this is the case, but Ji Yin now feels like she is being forced into marriage. When it comes to her wedding scene, she thought about ordinary roses and candles, and also thought about sitting together with the other party's parents to discuss the betrothal gift. But she had never thought of getting married directly by showing her household registration book. Even though she felt threatened, she could only nod. So, how long? Luo Yang raised his eyebrows. How long? Didn't you say that it was just a marriage agreement? Ji Yin reacted and knew that he couldn't escape. I can only ask some things as clearly as possible. Speaking of time, Luo Yang frowned. You have to ask President Pei about this. He only knew that he had to stop thinking about that woman right now, but he didn't know how long it would take. Ji Yin's face turned bitter again because she didn't dare to ask Pei Xiao. Coming out of Luo Yang's office, Ji Yin's face was ashen and listless. Pei Xiao was processing documents in the office. The moment he raised his eyes, he saw Ji Yin packing up and leaving through the gap in the blinds. That listless look made him a little unhappy. Luo Yang came in, and Pei Xiao asked in a deep voice, "Is it agreed?" Luo Yang nodded and said, "Logically, you should be the one to say this yourself. After all, we are getting married." But since he started threatening people as soon as he opened his mouth, Luo Yang was really afraid that he would threaten people away. Although there are many women in Gangcheng who want to marry him, it is not easy to find the right one. Pei Xiao frowned and said nothing. Ji Yin's reluctant look obviously made him unhappy. Luo Yang, she has been given a holiday now. Go get her household registration booklet. Assistant Ji has a sister here. Pei Xiao just said, and said nothing else. Luo Yang also felt that it was reasonable for him not to ask. After all, they were getting married by agreement, so there was no need to worry about the etiquette. Ji Yin came out of Pei's house but didn't leave immediately. She just sent a message to Yang Chu. At this moment, she was sitting on the edge of the flower bed not far from the company, waiting. Soon, Yang Chu came. He ran out of breath and sat down next to Ji Yin. He handed her a bag of chicken jerky, opened a bottle of iced black tea, took a few sips, and then asked, "What happened again?" Ji Yin took the chicken jerky and started eating. "I'm getting married." Upon hearing this, Yang Chu let out a puff. And all the iced black tea in his mouth sprayed out. He looked at Ji Yin in shock. "What did you say? I didn't hear clearly. Didn't she say she would accompany her until marriage and pregnancy? Now she wants to abandon me like a dog." Ji Yin lowered his head. "With President Pei?" "No, what's going on?" Yang Chu was completely confused by her words. Although Luo Yang said that it was just a marriage agreement, he also said that it would not be made public. But Ji Yin didn't want to hide it from Yang Chu. After all, he couldn't hide it. He told Yang Chu everything that had just happened in detail, and when Yang Chu heard the end, he opened his mouth in shock. Although Ji Yin spoke clearly enough, she found it extremely confusing. "Do they know that you were the one that night?" After a long time, Yang Chu found a breakthrough and asked. Ji Yin shook her head. "They don't know, but from now on, if anyone asks me, I will say it was me." Yang Chu still didn't understand. What the hell is this? So Pei Xiao still didn't know that the person that night was Ji Yin? It's just that he has to get married now. And Ji Yin must also be the person that night? Why? To dispel the conspiracy of the person behind the scenes. It took Yang Chu a while to sort out the whole story. She sighed in shock. "What kind of fate do you and Mr. Pei have? This fate is so unpleasant. It's so scary. If Pei Xiao knew that it was her that night, the result would definitely not be like this." "Then you have to agree," Yang Chu said. "If I don't agree, I'm afraid she will be implicated as well." "Ji Yin, if you don't agree, get out of Hong Kong City." "It's no big deal if you just get out of Hong Kong City, but if I ask my entire Yang family to get out of Hong Kong City? What an injustice. The two of them have gone through great pains to conceal the matter until now, and they can only continue to conceal it. What are you going to do now?" Seeing Ji Yin didn't say anything, Yang Chu asked again. "Ji Yin, go to my sister's place. Take their household registration book. When my mother remarried, she transferred her household registration to my stepfather's name. So she and her elder sister were still registered under their grandmother's name. After their grandmother passed away, their household registration was together." Hearing that she was going to her sister's place, Yang Chu handed her the car keys. "Here." Ji Yin shook his head. "No driving. My sister and brother-in-law lived in an urban village on the outskirts of Hong Kong City. She drove Yang Chu's Porsche there, which was too ostentatious. Yang Chu thought about it and said, then I'll take you to the subway entrance. Ji Yuyin shook her head again. No, I still need to go to the mall to buy some things. Although she lives in the same city as her sister, she rarely goes there in order not to embarrass her sister. Every time I go, I bring a lot of things for my niece so that my sisters-in-laws won't have anything to say. Then can I take you to the mall? This is not possible, that is not possible. Yang Chu was about to get angry. Ji Yuyin smiled and hugged Yang Chu. Chu, how can you be so nice? Ever since she met Yang Chu has been very nice to her. Junior high school students are at the stage when they are establishing their values. At that time, many classmates looked down on her because she was a poor girl, and only Yang Chu, who was considered a second-generation rich man by everyone, played with her. Yang Chu felt very happy after hearing her words. The pressure of being discovered was greatly reduced. Now you know I'm okay. Do you want to have dinner at your sister's place tonight? I don't know, don't wait for me at night. I know. Yang Chu pushed her. The two got up and went to the underground garage together. In the car, Ji Yuyin called her sister Ji Yulan and asked how tall and heavy her niece was now. Ji Yulan on the other end of the phone knew that she wanted to buy clothes for her child, and said with a distressed tone, don't buy her any. She has a lot of clothes. Eat well when you get your salary, and save the extra money. It will be useful in the future. Hearing her sister's concern, Ji Yuyin felt warm in her heart. Knowing that her sister is thrifty, and that children's clothes are of good quality and last forever, every time she goes there, she can clearly see that the clothes are a little too short. So when she said her niece had a lot of clothes, it was actually because she just couldn't bear to throw away many of them and had never bought new ones for herself. Chapter 19. And there was another reason for buying things, because I knew Ji Yulan's mother-in-law too well. If I go empty-handed, who knows how he'll embarrass my elder sister behind my back. Ji Yuyin saw that they were almost at the mall and insisted, I won't buy a lot. Tell me quickly, otherwise it would be a pity if I buy something too small. Yinyin. Hurry up. Ji Yuyin said firmly. Ji Yulan couldn't do anything about her, so she told her the model of the child's clothes. Hang up the phone. Yang Chu glanced at Ji Yuyin and said, your sister is in Gangcheng. You only see her once a month. Ji Yuyin, she's married, I don't want to trouble her too much. Through Ji Yulan, Ji Yuyin deeply realized that after a woman gets married, it is no longer just a matter between a woman and a man. There are so many people and things involved. This is also why, when Luo Yang said today that she wanted to marry President Pei, she subconsciously refused. Because even though President Pei is very fierce now, she only has to deal with President Pei as her immediate superior. But if she entered a circle that was completely different from her own, she was afraid that she would not be able to cope with it. Yang Chu felt distressed when she heard this. What's the trouble? She's your sister. This girl's father died early and her mother didn't love her. The only ones who loved her were her grandmother and elder sister, one of whom passed away and the other lived in a broken family. Ji Yuyin, it's because she is my biological sister that I don't want to embarrass her. The eldest sister has loved her since she was a child. She would secretly give her any delicious food and even let her wear the only new socks she had every winter. Every time I go to her place now, she either stews chicken or duck. If I go there often, her in-laws will definitely gossip about me. We have arrived at the mall. Yang Chu wanted to accompany her upstairs, but was rejected by Ji Yuyin, because as long as Yang Chu was with them, she would definitely pay the bill. She has received too much care from Yang Chu, so she has to avoid him if possible. But Yang Chu threw her a card and said, it's okay if you don't let me go. Use the money on this card. No, I have my own money. You have it. How come I don't know? Yang Chu teased. Ji Yuyin, the relief works site you introduced last time covered more than 10 square meters, and I made 30,000. Sure, I'll introduce you to more large construction sites like this in the future. Yeah. Ji Yuyin nodded. She also likes this kind of large construction site. If it is too small, it will only cost 3 or 4,000 yuan. Seeing that she had money, Yang Chu didn't insist anymore. Ji Yuyin bought 3 sets of clothes for her niece in the mall, as well as some snacks that the child liked, spending a total of more than 2,000 yuan. I took the subway for an hour and a half carrying my things, and then took a bus for 5 stops before I finally arrived at my sister's house. Ji Yulan knew she was coming and waited for her at the bus stop early. When Ji Yuyin got off the car, he saw her wearing cotton clothes that were worn out from washing. Seeing her, Ji Yulan called out, Yinyin. Ji Yuyin concealed her sadness and smiled, then waved to Ji Yulan. Ji Yulan pulled the child towards Ji Yuyin. The two sisters hugged each other, and the little girl called out crisply, Auntie. Ji Yuyin leaned over and pinched Zhao Xinxi's red face. 11:11, why didn't you go to school today? Ji Yulan took the things from her and said, she caught a cold today and asked for leave this afternoon. Hearing that Zhao Xinxi had a cold, Ji Yuyin held the little thing in his arms, and only then realized that her little face was abnormally red. I touched my forehead and it was indeed a little hot. Does it feel uncomfortable? Zhao Xinxi nodded, it's uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable, but you're still here with your mom to get some fresh air. I miss my aunt. The little thing said softly. There was a softness in Ji Yuyin's eyes. The three of them walked through a long alley and then entered a courtyard where red persimmons were hanging on the trees. The aroma of chicken soup wafted through their house. Ji Yulan dropped the food and started to get busy. Ji Yuyin quickly followed and said, Sister, don't make too much. I can't eat much. She wanted to say she didn't want to eat, but she hadn't seen her three sisters yet, and if she left without eating, Ji Yulan would definitely be angry. Especially when he saw that Ji Yulan was now familiar with housework, Ji Yuyin felt even more sad. Ji Yulan said, it's a rare occasion for you to come here, so I'll give you some more nourishment. Ji Yuyin felt warm in his heart and his nose felt a little sour. Ji Yulan asked her to play with her little niece Zhao Xinxi, but the little girl fell asleep after a short while because she had a fever. Ji Yuyin put her on the bed and came to help Ji Yulan. Ji Yulan quickly stopped him, don't do it, you'll get your clothes dirty. Ji Yuyin, it's okay, I don't have to go to the company today, just wash it off if it gets dirty. As he said that, he picked up a handful of green onions and helped Ji Yulan wash them. Ji Yulan looked at her and smiled. Not long after, Ji Yulan's husband Zhao Yang and mother-in-law Chen Lihua came back. Chen Yang saw Ji Yuyin and smiled politely, Yinyin is here. Brother-in-law. Ji Yuyin also politely called him brother-in-law. Ji Yulan's mother-in-law, Chen Lihua, put the food in, took a look at the stew in the pot, and said with a smile, it's different now that Yinyin is here. We haven't eaten chicken for almost a month. Ji Yulan's face doesn't look good. Ji Yuyin also knew what kind of person Chen Lihua was, but she still politely called her, Auntie. Chen Lihua's eyes were filled with disdain. Eat more later. It's not easy for you people from other places to work here. Ji Yuyin maintained a smile on his face. The locals in Hong Kong are very xenophobic, just like outsiders are begging for food. Don't be fooled by the fact that the Zhao family lives in 4 bungalows. They usually look down on others. Because of Zhao Yang and Chen Lihua, Ji Yuyin didn't eat many bites of the dishes cooked by Ji Yulan. When they sat down at the table, Chen Lihua first put a chicken leg in her niece Zhao Xinxi's bowl, and gave the other one to Zhao Yang. Ji Yulan's face froze, but he couldn't say anything and just kept picking up food for Ji Yuyin. Sister, you eat. Ji Yuyin felt sorry for Ji Yulan. Ji Yulan shook her head, I usually cook and eat, but the food outside is not healthy, it's rare to eat it, so eat more. Although he felt a little upset during the meal, Ji Yuyin still tried to eat some for Ji Yulan's sake. At this moment in Shanghaiuan, Pei Xiao had already returned to the apartment. When he was about to change his clothes and go out, he opened the closet door and heard a clang as something fell out. Pei Xiao bent down to pick up the thing, took it in his hand and took a look at it. When he saw the name of the product on the box, his face froze instantly. Condoms. Usually, he's the only one who comes here often, and Ji Yuyin also often comes here to get things. In an instant, Pei Xiao showed a meaningful smile. He took out his cell phone and called Ji Yuyin. On the Zhao family's side. Not long after the meal, Chen Lihua went somewhere unknown, Zhao Yang also went out, and Ji Yulan said they went to play cards. This is the typical life of the locals in Hong Kong, petty bourgeoisie and leisurely. Seeing Pei Xiao calling, Ji Yuyin quickly walked to the yard and answered the phone, Mr. Pei. Where are you? A man's deep voice came from the other end of the phone. Ji Yuyin's heart instinctively jumped up, and she quickly said, here is my sister. She didn't know why, but every time she received a call from Pei Xiao, she would instinctively get nervous. Maybe he was too fierce and serious. Send me the location. R. Why send the location? The next moment, the person on the other end of the phone hung up. Ji Yuyin's face tightened when she heard their beeping sound. She had no idea what Pei Xiao meant. Should this positioning be sent or not? After thinking about it, I sent it anyway. Chapter 20. Looking at the time on my phone, it's already late. Ji Yuyin went to Ji Yulan to get her household registration book and said goodbye at the same time. Ji Yulan was making her bed. Hearing that she was leaving, he looked disappointed. Why are you leaving again? Stay here for one night. Ji Yuyin shook her head. No, I have to go to work tomorrow. Then why do you want the household registration book? Ji Yulan didn't know that she was here to get the household registration book. After all, the household registration book is rarely used. Ji Yuyin, it's the company's year-end team building trip abroad, and I want to use it to apply for a passport. Not wanting to worry her sister, she just lied. After all, this is a marriage by agreement, there is no future and they will get divorced in the future. Ji Yulan nodded and went to take out the household registration booklet for her. Ji Yuyin took it and said, I'll bring it next time I come. Ji Yulan, don't worry. Ji Yuyin flipped it open and took a look. There were only her and her sister on the page. The page for her grandmother was stamped with the word, deceased. He glanced at Ji Yulan, who had gained some weight, and asked, aren't you moving your household registration? As soon as he finished speaking, Ji Yulan's expression froze. Ji Yuyin immediately understood what he meant. It was her mother Zhao Baoyun who arranged for Ji Yulan to marry Zhao Yong. This marriage was introduced by a distant relative, and Zhao Baoyun wanted Ji Yulan to have a Hong Kong household registration. However, the child is now 5 years old and has not moved yet. Seeing the hidden hurt in Ji Yulan's eyes, Ji Yuyin looked at his little niece Zhao Xinqi who had fallen asleep in the inner room. 1111 is in school now, so you should find a job too. Ji Yulan was sponsored by kind-hearted people and graduated from a prestigious university. She really shouldn't have lived such a mess. To put it bluntly, Ji Yuyin felt that she shouldn't listen too much to her mother's arrangements. In fact, Ji Yulan also regretted it. What the older generation says is not always correct. What Ji Yuyin said at this moment was what she had thought about for a long time. I want to, but no one is willing to pick up the child. Although her child is in school now, she is unwilling to be picked up and dropped off 3 times a day after discussing it with her mother-in-law, Chen Lihua. And they are now pushing for a second child. Ji Yuyin heard it at the dinner table just now. At this moment, Ji Yuyin's tone became more serious. Let 1111 eat at school at noon. There are still many jobs that are suitable for the morning and evening. Ji Yulan looked at Ji Yuyin and wanted to say something. Ji Yuyin, now is not the time for you to have a second child. Ji Yulan's face turned pale when he heard this. Unexpectedly, my sister heard it and realized that she was unwilling to have a second child. Not only was there no one to help with the birth, but they were also very unhappy if anything went wrong with the child. And she was really tired of the days when her palms were facing up. Not long after, Pei Xiao called and said he was waiting for her in the alley outside. Ji Yuyin didn't expect that he would come to pick her up. She hung up the phone and looked at Ji Yulan reluctantly. He left her 5,000 yuan, but Ji Yulan refused to accept it. Xu Jinyu is always asking for money now, so you keep it. Xu Jinyu, their half-brother. Mother Zhao Baoyun always thought that Ji Yulan married someone from Gangcheng and had a good life. Therefore, she would often ask Ji Yulan to support the son she had with that man. However, Ji Yulan had no way to come up with that much money, so she could only talk to Ji Yuyin with a sullen face. After a long time, Xu Jinyu shamelessly asked Ji Yuyin for it directly. Talking about this useless brother, Ji Yuyin lost his temper. He's already doing internship, why do you still care so much about him? Speaking of which, Xu Jinyu called her yesterday, but she hung up in anger. Then Pei Xiao called again. It had been almost 3 months since she had given Xu Jinyu any money. Ji Yulan looked embarrassed. You know what kind of person my mother is. If I don't give it to her, she will come to Hong Kong City to make trouble. This kind of thing has happened before, and Ji Yulan was scared when she thought of her mother's hysterical face. Ji Yuyin's expression grew even darker. The more this happens, the more we can't indulge him. Ji Yulan, if you don't want to get involved in this, then don't bother. Okay, I'm leaving first. Pei Xiao was already waiting at the entrance of the alley, and she didn't have time to chat any further. Every time Xu Jingyu is mentioned, it is always a bad topic. Ji Yulan nodded and gave the packed food to Ji Yuyin. Ji Yuyin didn't want it, but Ji Yulan knew that she felt frustrated after eating it just now, so she packed some good food for her and asked her to heat it up when she got home. Ji Yulan wanted to send her off, but Ji Yuyin was worried that she would see Pei Xiao, so she refused on the grounds that her niece was sick. It was completely dark. Ji Yuyin walked under the dim street lights carrying a lunch box. As soon as he came out of the alley, he saw a black Maybach waiting not far away. Pei Xiao leaned against the car door and smoked. Ji Yuyin was a little uneasy at the look in his eyes and stepped forward respectfully. "Mr. Pei. Have you got the household registration book?" "Yeah." Ji Yuyin nodded. Pei Xiao turned around and opened the car door. "Get in." When Ji Yuyin saw Pei Xiao's gentlemanly behavior, his heart jumped again. She couldn't even think of asking Mr. Pei to open the car door for her, and now she didn't dare to get in. Pei Xiao saw her standing there, not daring to move. The corners of his mouth curved with a hint of mockery. "What? Well, Mr. Pei, you must be very busy. I can go back by myself." Ji Yuyin felt that Pei Xiao must have come to this area to do something. But Pei Xiao's face darkened because of her words. He said in a deep voice, "I'm here to pick you up." Ji Yuyin. My heart, which was already not at ease, suddenly pounded. Pick up hers. Looking up, Ji Yuyin met the tenderness in Pei Xiao's eyes, and his mind couldn't help but waver. Pei Xiao raised his eyebrows and gestured for her to get in the car. At this moment, Ji Yuyin didn't know whether to go up or not. It seemed that he didn't know whether to go up or not. He felt a sense of urgency as if he was being forced to do something he was not prepared for. Finally, under Pei Xiao's sharp gaze, she got into the car. The car door closed and Pei Xiao walked around the front of the car to the driver's seat. Although he was Pei Xiao's assistant, this was Ji Yuyin's first time riding in his private car. The air inside the car is clean and fresh, unlike other cars which always have an inexplicable strange smell. Pei Xiao glanced at the food box in her arms and asked, "Did your sister make this?" Ji Yuyin nodded, "Yes. Every time she came, I would pack a lot of delicious food for her, mostly roasted meat." Neither of them spoke again until they arrived at Shanghaiyuan. Ji Yuyin didn't understand why Pei Xiao brought her to Shanghaiyuan, and asked nervously, "Boss Pei, is there something wrong?" She thought she had to work overtime again. After all, taking good care of the boss's life is also her responsibility as an assistant. Her sudden question made Pei Xiao dazed. He didn't expect that he would bring her back. "Nothing, you will live here from today." Ji Yuyin's heart instantly rose. Is she going to live here starting today? No way, she's not mentally prepared at all. Ji Yuyin stammered nervously, "No, isn't it an agreement marriage?" Pei Xiao had already opened the car door, and before getting out, he said, "It's an agreement, but you have to live here too." He didn't give any explanation, and every word he said sounded like a firm order, leaving Ji Yuyin unable to resist. Ji Yuyin tightly grasped the bag of the lunchbox, feeling extremely panicked. Normally, facing President Pei in the company is enough to scare her. Now we have to be together at night, she. Thinking of this, Ji Yuyin was worried that she would be scared to death in the middle of the night. She really didn't want that. Pei Xiao's cold voice came from outside the car, "Get out." Ji Yuyin. Chapter 21. Ji Yuyin reluctantly followed Pei Xiao out of the car. "I sent a message to Yang Chu asking for help." When Yang Chu received the message, he was also shocked. Who would have thought that the terrifying living devil would actually bring a woman home one day, and the place he went to was Shanghaiyuan, where he often went. What's even more shocking is that the person brought along is Ji Yuyin. If those women in Gangcheng who are attracted to Pei Xiao knew about this, wouldn't they skin Ji Yuyin alive? Yang Chu gave Ji Yuyin a "leave it to yourself" expression. After all, Pei Xiao has proposed marriage to her today, so it seems reasonable for them to live together now. But what is unreasonable is that it was Pei Xiao who made this request. It was always women who threw themselves at him, but this time he was the one who caught Ji Yuyin and brought her home. When Ji Yuyin saw Yang Chu's reply, he cursed her in his heart, "You are not helping me." In fact, she also knew that Yang Chu didn't dare. Following Pei Xiao upstairs nervously, Ji Yuyin was still struggling before entering the door. "How about I stay in the dormitory?" She really wants to live in the dormitory smells so good tilde. Pei Xiao glanced at her coldly, We are going to the Civil Affairs Bureau together tomorrow, so there is no need to pick you up. I can go by myself. Ji Yuyin's voice became lower and lower. The aura emanating from Pei Xiao became increasingly oppressive. Ji Yuyin didn't dare to continue talking. It was different from her usual time here. At this moment, she was standing at the door, not knowing what to do. Pei Xiao, there are new slippers in the shoe cabinet. After saying that, he turned and went in. Ji Yuyin looked at his back and couldn't relax at all. In the past, she always brought her own shoe covers when she came here, and she never opened the cabinets that she shouldn't have opened. When I opened the shoe cabinet at this moment, I saw new slippers inside, but they were all men's, which showed that no women came here. She took out a pair of shoes and put them on. They were as big as the boat, so she had to make do with them. Pei Xiao probably wanted to shut those people up completely, so he made the show more realistic. He asked her to live here? This seems to be the case, but Ji Yuyin really doesn't want to. Go inside. Pei Xiao had changed into his home clothes and was sitting on the sofa. Under the orange light, the man's features were softer, less cold and hard than usual in the company. The red wine in his hand was swaying, and the wine-red box on the coffee table looked familiar. Ji Yuyin took a closer look, and his eyebrows suddenly jumped. Wasn't that the condom she saw in the closet? What does Mr. Pei mean? Did their marriage agreement also include her helping him solve his needs? This thought flashed through his mind, and Ji Yuyin's hands reacted faster than his brain. He grabbed his clothes tightly and quickly took 3 steps back. She stepped back too quickly, and because her shoes were too big, she tripped over the edge of the carpet and fell to the ground. Seeing her miserable state, Pei Xiao raised his lips in a meaningful arc. Are you afraid that I will eat you? President Pei, I'm not that kind of woman. Ji Yuyin became more anxious and stuttered even more. But then the scene of himself losing control that night flashed through his mind. She swore that night was really an accident. Pei Xiao's eyes were deep. Meeting the fear in Ji Yuyin's eyes, he sneered, what kind of woman? She had put the condom in there, and now she was pretending to be innocent with him. Ji Yuyin didn't know the origin of what Pei Xiao called condoms. Facing the depth in Pei Xiao's eyes at this moment, she completely lost her reaction and forgot to get up from the ground, her heart pounding. When Pei Xiao's eyes became more sharp, she blurted out anxiously, I don't accept unspoken rules. Pei Xiao. Getting married now would be considered as helping him, right? When thinking about this, Ji Yuyin mustered up all his courage. The agreement must include that I won't help you with your physiological needs. Chapter 22. The air at this moment was like an ice cellar. Pei Xiao crossed his legs, closed the book in his hand, looked at her meaningfully, and the light in his eyes became deeper. Ji Yuyin lowered his head, not daring to breathe. It's over. She's completely pissed him off this time, right? When Pei Xiao gets angry, the whole of Haicheng is shaking. After a long while, just when Ji Yuyin felt like she was about to collapse, Pei Xiao finally spoke coldly, are you threatening me? I don't dare. Ji Yuyin said anxiously. How could she dare to threaten Boss Pei? She just didn't want to lose her virginity again. Pei Xiao looked at her timid appearance, and a meaningful arc appeared on the corner of his mouth. Oh, I dare not. This is interesting. Playing hard to get. Not likely. With her guts, she really wouldn't play that game. As for the condom, seeing how scared she looked, I knew it wasn't her who put it there. It seems that the people around him need to be cleaned up. However, he also underestimated his young assistant, who actually dared to negotiate with him. Ji Yuyin's palms were sweating from nervousness, and he didn't dare to speak nonsense anymore. Fortunately, Pei Xiao didn't continue teasing her. He glanced at the time on his watch and said, go to bed. Ji Yuyin's breath was choked, then the physiological needs. Pei Xiao's eyes flashed, and Ji Yuyin was so scared that he swallowed back all the words that were about to come out. Pei Xiao, the second room on the left. Ji Yuyin knew that the room was the guest room. But Ji Yuyin did not feel relieved. Looking at the box of condoms on the coffee table, her heart was trembling. Not knowing what Pei Xiao meant, she didn't dare to ask any further. She quickly entered the room and slammed the door shut. Then there was the sound of a lock turning from inside. Obviously she had locked the door. Pei Xiao looked at the closed door and was stunned. What was she doing? To protect herself from the wolf? Thinking of Ji Yuyin's nervous and frightened look, Pei Xiao's eyes showed a gentle smile that he had never seen before. As soon as Ji Yin returned to the room, Yang Chu's message came, and he learned the lesson from last time. Yang Chu was now much more careful with his words. Yinyin. It's me. Is it convenient? Yang Chu asked first. She was horrified when she thought of Ji Yin being tortured by Pei Xiao before. After being with Ji Yin for so many years, she knew Ji Yin too well, and she couldn't stand it anymore. Ji Yin replied, I'm dying. Now Yang Chu was completely sure that the phone was in Ji Yin's hands. Even through the screen, one could sense Yang Chu's tense tone. You must hold on. Yang Chu was also frightened when he learned that Ji Yin was taken back to Shanghai by Pei Xiao. In her heart, Ji Yin's mind was very simple. If Pei Xiao said something, she probably wouldn't be able to react and would tell him everything. Thinking that all his family's businesses are now in Gangcheng, Yang Chu is very afraid of being implicated by Ji Yin. Ji Yin, I know. Yang Chu, no, you don't know. You don't know the seriousness of the matter at all. Ji Yin, I really know. How could she not know what the consequences would be if she angered the king of hell? Now, not only do we have to keep what happened that night secret, but we also have to be extremely cautious when living under the same roof. Ji Yin felt that if this continued, he would be so nervous that he would die suddenly. Even though Ji Yin's tone was so firm, Yang Chu still warned, just remember, don't mention that night if you can. Even if you accidentally mention it, get over it as soon as possible. In short, what happened that night cannot stay in front of Pei Xiao for too long. The little white rabbit may be trapped by the old fox at any time, and the only way is to avoid the trap. Chapter 23. That night, Yang Chu pulled Ji Yin aside and talked a lot. She and Pei Xiao lived under the same roof, and the person she was most worried about was Yang Chu. It was not until Ji Yin could no longer hold on that Yang Chu stopped lecturing her. Ji Yin slept very uneasily the whole night. In an unfamiliar environment and with her nerves too tense, she woke up several times. I couldn't fall asleep at 6 in the morning, and I was so hungry that I had to get up. She tiptoed to the kitchen and heated up the food her sister had packed for her. She also wanted to cook some plain noodles, but Shanghaiwan had nothing except bread, eggs and milk. When Pei Xiao got up, he saw Ji Yin eating in the restaurant, and his brows subconsciously frowned. When Ji Yin saw Pei Xiao, she dropped her spoon into the bowl with nervousness and stood up nervously. Morning, Mr. Pei. Pei Xiao walked over and took a look at the food in her bowl. It was all meat. Frowning, eating something so greasy in the morning. My sister packed it for me. It would be a shame not to eat it. Ji Yin said respectfully. It must be because she grew up in such an environment, so she never wastes food. Every time Ji Yulan packed food for her, she was worried that it would go bad, so she would eat it as quickly as possible. This time, Ji Yulan packed a lot, enough for her to eat for a day. Seeing Pei Xiao staring at his bowl, Ji Yin asked anxiously, do you want to eat? Pei Xiao shook his head, make me a sunny-side-up egg, toast a piece of bread, and heat a cup of milk. Ji Yin's mouth twitched when she heard this. These were all things she didn't know. But seeing that Pei Xiao seemed a little grumpy after waking up, she didn't dare to say that she didn't know how to do it, so she could only nod. Pei Xiao went to wash up. Ji Yin came to the kitchen and looked at the new functional kitchen utensils. She was a little at a loss as to where to start, but she didn't dare to ask Pei Xiao. I can only take out my mobile phone to check how to use these kitchen utensils. Although she learned how to use the kitchen utensils, she was not very good at making this new type of breakfast. Therefore, when Pei Xiao came out of the master bedroom, he smelled a strong smell of burnt food. When I arrived at the kitchen, I saw Ji Yin busying around, shoveling a black fried egg out of the pan. The bread in the bread machine was obviously mushy too. Pei Xiao. Seeing Pei Xiao, Ji Yin's heart skipped a beat. Pei, Mr. Pei, I can't cook. No, I just don't know how to do these things. Ji Yin said with a bitter face. She can cook, but she really can't make sunny-side-up eggs or toast. While the two were talking, the milk in the small pot had already boiled, and a thick layer of milk skin floated on the surface. Needless to say, Pei Xiao made breakfast himself in the end. Ji Yin felt a little embarrassed. Fortunately, they were only in a contractual marriage, otherwise she would not be a qualified wife. Pei Xiao's fried sunny-side-up egg was round and white, and the bread was baked golden. Ji Yin doesn't usually eat these things, but when he smelled this, he felt very hungry. Want to eat? Seeing Ji Yuyin staring at his bread, Pei Xiao raised his eyebrows. Ji Yuyin immediately retracted his gaze and shook his head. I don't want to eat. However, eating so much meat in the morning was really greasy, and she could hardly eat it anymore, but she also felt it was a pity to throw it away. Pei Xiao put half a piece of bread on her small plate, and then picked up a piece of chicken from her bowl. This natural movement also made Ji Yuyin tense enough. Pei Xiao took a bite and said, "Your sister's cooking skills are pretty good." As he said that, he exchanged his unfinished sunny-side-up egg and bread with Ji Yuyin. Ji Yuyin looked at the sunny-side-up egg with 2 bites taken from it on the plate in front of her, and her face instantly turned red. She held her breath and looked at Pei Xiao. Pei Xiao was already eating the chicken she had eaten. The corner of Ji Yuyin's mouth twitched. Pei Xiao, not eating yet. I dislike. No, it's not. Ji Yuyin shook his head hurriedly. How could she dare to dislike Boss Pei? But their current contact with food, did it count as indirect? Pei Xiao, from now on, you have to get used to this kind of contact. You have to go back to the old house for dinner tonight. Are you going to show off your affection in front of the elders? Ji Yuyin asked in shock. Chapter 24. She didn't really want to face her elders. When she thought of Chen Lihua's face, she felt that the boy's parents were generally difficult to get along with. But she also knew that Pei Xiao's agreement to marry her was definitely for the elders to see. Generally, heirs of large families do not take marriage seriously, but the urging of their elders makes them doubt their lives. I didn't expect that Pei Xiao, who usually has a stern and imposing presence in the company, would have such an elder. Pei Xiao, you can understand it that way. What do you mean by understanding it this way? It's absolutely true, right? Ji Yuyin stopped talking and ate her breakfast obediently. It was strange because she had a slight obsession with misophobia. When she was young, her mother would sometimes give her the food that her younger brother Xu Jingyu hadn't finished, and she felt disgusted because it was stained with saliva. But she didn't dislike what Pei Xiao had eaten. Maybe it's because the sunny-side-up eggs and baked bread made by Pei Xiao are so fragrant. What will you do? Pei Xiao asked Ji Yuyin when it was almost over. Ji Yuyin just said that she can cook, but she just can't make a modern breakfast. Ji Yuyin, noodles. What else? Hand-rolled noodles, knife-cut noodles, noodles covered with rice, baked potatoes, fried potatoes, stir-fried potatoes. Pei Xiao. How much does this girl like noodles and potatoes? In fact, it's not that Ji Yuyin likes to eat noodles and potatoes, but because the place where she lives is mainly based on wheat and potatoes. These are what she has done most since she was a child, so this is all she can do. Then let's make noodles for breakfast from now on. Pei Xiao thought for a moment and said. Ji Yuyin's hand holding the half cup of milk froze, but he still nodded, okay. Even after living under the same roof for a whole night, Ji Yuyin still couldn't get rid of his instinctive fear of Pei Xiao. After breakfast, the two went to the Civil Affairs Bureau together. Before registering, Ji Yuyin did not wait for the agreement to be signed and looked at Pei Xiao eagerly. Pei Xiao frowned. What? Ji Yuyin, shouldn't we sign the agreement first? Pei Xiao, are you really afraid that I'll eat you? Last night there was a bit of a playing hard to get mentality. Now seeing the nervousness in her eyes, as if she was afraid that he would deny it, Pei Xiao couldn't help laughing. Ji Yuyin rubbed her hands and didn't dare to speak. Pei Xiao said nothing and directly dragged her to get the certificate, without mentioning the signing of the agreement at all. Maybe it was Ji Yuyin who brought it up first, and Pei Xiao felt disrespected. Ji Yuyin was staggering all the way out of the Civil Affairs Bureau and looked at the marriage certificate in his hand. I couldn't believe that I was actually married, and to a man that all the women in Haicheng wanted. The next moment the marriage certificate was taken away. Pei Xiao put it directly into the lining pocket of his suit. I'll keep this. His assistant is in a daze, don't let her lose such an important thing. Ji Yuyin didn't dare to refute this. The two got in the car and went straight to the company. When they were almost at the company, Ji Yuyin asked, when will the agreement be signed? Luo Yang will tell you. Pei Xiao's tone became serious. Did he look that hungry, or did she think a piece of paper could stave off his bestiality? Hearing the coldness in Pei Xiao's tone, Ji Yuyin knew that he was angry again. I just don't know what he is angry about. When they arrived at the company intersection, Ji Yuyin quickly said, I'll get off here. Pei Xiao glanced at her coldly. What? It wouldn't be good if people in the company saw it. Ji Yuyin said nervously. They had originally agreed to get married, and if anyone in the company saw her getting out of Pei Xiao's car, they would definitely be furious. She didn't want to cause unnecessary trouble. Pei Xiao sneered, "You are very thoughtful." Chapter 25. Ji Yuyin's breathing became tight due to the sarcastic tone, and she had no idea how she had offended him. Pei Xiao didn't say anything else. After passing the traffic light, he parked the car on the side of the road. Ji Yuyin got out of the car as if he was escaping, not bothering to say anything. Pei Xiao looked at her back, which was as nimble as a rabbit, and his face darkened uncontrollably again. Is he a wolf? Why is she so afraid of him? When Ji Yuyin returned to the company, she rushed to Luo Yang's office and said that Pei Xiao asked her to come to him to sign the agreement. Luo Yang looked at her seriously and said, "I'm afraid this agreement cannot be put in writing." Huh? What do you mean? Ji Yuyin didn't understand what it meant to not have it in writing. Aren't agreements only valid if they are in writing? Without a written signature, if a dispute arises, no one can explain it clearly. Luo Yang pushed up the black glasses on his nose and said in a deep voice, "The agreement between you and Mr. Pei is of great importance. If this agreement is leaked, you don't understand the consequences." Ji Yuyin's heart skipped a beat. What did this mean? Before she could figure it out, she heard Luo Yang say, "To be on the safe side, the written document should not exist. When your marriage ends, President Pei will give you 100 million yuan in compensation." 100 million. Ji Yuyin's breath was choked. She had never seen so much money in her life. Her current monthly salary is just over 20,000 yuan, and the relief sculptures are worth 2,000 yuan per square meter. How many shifts does she have to work and how many construction sites does she have to take on to earn that much? Hearing about such a large sum of money, Ji Yuyin looked at Luo Yang and smiled tightly. "Then let's sign a contract. I promise not to leak it out. 100 million. If President Pei changes his mind, won't all her efforts be in vain? And this agreement should have a time limit, right? By the time it's over, she'll be rich." At this moment, Ji Yuyin's nervous eyes were filled with a hint of greed. Luo Yang remained serious. Many times, promises are not as good as their word, just in case. Ji Yuyin, is it really impossible to sign a written agreement? Cannot. Ji Yuyin wanted to cry. How can there be no written document? That's 100 million. If Pei Xiao really regretted it, she would have no place to complain. Luo Yang's eyes became sharper. Or do you think that Mr. Pei can't be trusted? Of course she trusts. During the time he worked with him, Ji Yuyin also knew that he was a very reputable boss. There has never been any loss in external payments, and there has never been any delay in paying wages internally. And he didn't go into his room last night, so maybe she was overthinking it before. When thinking about this, Ji Yuyin felt that he didn't seem to have anything to worry about. Then he nodded. "Okay, then, if we don't sign, there will be a 100 million yuan breakup fee, right? Does Mr. Pei have any other requests?" "The request is temporary, you just have to obey." "So Mr. Pei only has one request, be obedient." This is very simple. She has always been obedient at work, and she will be even more obedient for the sake of the 100 million. Luo Yang couldn't help laughing when he saw how she was fooled. I don't understand why Pei Xiao didn't allow her to sign an agreement. Now it seems like the little white rabbit meets a wolf. However, ever since Ji Yuyin came to Pei Xiao's side, the two of them seemed to have always been in this role. As soon as Ji Yuyin came out of Luo Yang's office, he was called in by an insider. Ji Yuyin also entered the working state as quickly as possible. Pei Xiao looked at Ji Yuyin with a serious face and raised a smile. "Don't order food for lunch, I want to eat noodles." Ji Yuyin's mouth twitched. So now at work, does she still have to play the role of a wife? Pei Xiao saw that she was silent and raised his eyebrows. "What, is there a problem?" "Ji Yuyin, it's not easy to cook in the company, right? There's a small kitchen in the inner room of the lounge." Chapter 26. The corners of Ji Yuyin's mouth twitched again. She had been working here for so long and she didn't even know this. But for the 100 million yuan breakup fee, she tried her best to serve him well. Ji Yuyin sniffed and looked at Pei Xiao nervously. Pei Xiao saw that she was hesitant to speak, so he said in a deep voice, "Is there something wrong?" "Yes, that's right. Director Luo didn't sign a written agreement with me just now. Have you made your reasons clear?" Well, I just want to ask if the 100 million yuan breakup fee he mentioned is true. The further he spoke, the softer Ji Yuyin's voice became. She knew that it was vulgar to talk about money in front of someone like Pei Xiao who had no shortage of money, but she was just a vulgar person. Although Luo Yang explained it clearly, he was just an assistant director in Pei's company. The person whose words really count is Pei Xiao. After all, it was such a huge amount, Ji Yuyin felt that he had to ask clearly. Pei Xiao raised his eyebrows. Too little. No, it's not, I just want to make sure it's true. How can it be considered too little? It is simply a lot. Because it is so much, it needs to be confirmed. Ji Yuyin felt more and more embarrassed. Pei Xiao obviously didn't expect that Ji Yuyin, who was always considered timid, would dare to ask him. The meaning flashed in his eyes even deeper, and he looked at her with a smile. It's true, and I will give you an advance of 50,000 every month. Ji Yuyin's breathing suddenly took a sharp turn. 50,000, really? Do you doubt what I say? I dare not. Then will the salary be paid? There was uncontrollable excitement in Ji Yuyin's eyes. Pei Xiao looked at her money-obsessed appearance, and the smile on his lips softened a bit. Send it as usual. With an advance of 50,000 and the usual salary, she can earn 70,000 yuan every month from the company alone. She no longer has to skimp on meals to save for her mortgage. When he thought of this, Ji Yuyin was so excited that he forgot his fear of Pei Xiao. Pei Xiao thought he paid her a lot of money, but he didn't expect that this girl was so obsessed with money. However, if he knew the environment in which Ji Yuyin grew up, he would probably understand why she valued money so much. He was timid at other times, but when it came to money, he mustered up all his courage. And he probably still doesn't know that the reason Ji Yuyin was able to work beside him for so long under pressure that ordinary people could not bear was actually because of the money. We're having noodles for lunch, right? Then I'll go buy some vegetables after I get off work. Ji Yuyin suppressed the joy in his heart. Pei Xiao, I still need to buy noodles. Although there is a kitchen, there is nothing in it. Ji Yuyin nodded. Okay. Now whatever Pei Xiao says is what she will do. Even if it means risking sudden death from fright, she will hold on. $70,000 a month in real money is much better than the 100 million that I got at who knows when. After coming out of Pei Xiao's office, Yang Chu grabbed her and pulled her towards the emergency passage. After entering, he closed the door tightly. Tell me quickly, are you and Mr. Pei? Sure. Before Yang Chu finished speaking, Ji Yuyin made a gesture to silence him. Luo Yang said that we should be prepared for any eventuality. Ji Yuyin was afraid that Yang Chu would ask about the word agreement. Yang Chu opened the door and looked outside. Seeing no one, he closed the door again and lowered his voice. Tell me quickly, have you got the marriage certificate? Yes, I received it. Ji Yuyin nodded. Yang Chu instantly looked hopeless. You actually accepted it. They were on a mission to keep secret what happened that night, but who could have imagined that things would not go as they wished? It seems like God is deliberately against them. Yang Chu looked at Ji Yuyin, who had an innocent face, and asked, then, can you really handle it? Chapter 27. Although I told Ji Yuyin to hold on last night. But in fact, Yang Chu did not sleep the whole night. Judging from Pei Xiao's attitude last night, they were going to live together in this fake marriage. Ji Yuyin is such an honest kid, you never know when he'll reveal all the secrets. I don't know. But he doesn't ask about what happened that night, so it should be fine. What about asking? Yang Chu breathed quickly. If you ask. Ji Yuyin looked at Yang Chu, and Yang Chu looked at her with this look. Have you forgotten everything I told you? What? If he asks, you must quickly get around the topic and never dwell on it for more than a second. Every second that passes increases the danger. Ji Yuyin nodded. Yes, I remember it. Then can you get around it in 1 second? No. Ji Yuyin continued to nod. They all knew what a shrewd person Pei Xiao was. If I try to avoid the topic deliberately, he will definitely notice it. Yang Chu. Now, it was her turn to be scared to death. Before, Ji Yuyin had only been dealing with Pei Xiao at work, but now? It had escalated into the evening. Night is the time when people are most likely to become confused. Yang Chu took a deep breath and admitted defeat. The prosperity and wealth of my Yang family will now be handed over to you. The two are now married, and no contact can change that, so they can only accept their fate. Ji Yuyin nodded again. Don't worry, if anything goes wrong, I will definitely not give you away. Is that a question of giving it away? Pei Xiao always gets to the bottom of things when doing things. She has been his assistant for a year, so he probably knows what she is capable of. Especially the destruction of the video. If it is found to be related to Ji Yin, he will definitely investigate it thoroughly. Because I know Ji Yin doesn't have that kind of brain. Oh. Yang Chu sighed, feeling very worried. In the end, he couldn't help but give Ji Yin some lectures. Ji Yin was in a good mood now. She agreed to everything he said and stopped crying. This good mood made Yang Chu speechless. Why are you so happy today? When I encountered this kind of thing before, I would be scared and cry, but today I didn't cry. Ji Yin, because I have money. Rich. Who doesn't know that Ji Yin is the poorest person in the company because of her mortgage? How could she actually be rich? Ji Yin told Yang Chu that Pei Xiao said he would give her 100 million yuan and that he would receive 70,000 yuan a month. Yang Chu also realized, what is fear? Money can heal everything. Finally, he said, for the sake of money, you must hold on. Yeah, I will. For the money. No matter what, I must successfully get the 100 million yuan breakup fee. Because they were busy with work, the two of them exchanged a few brief words and then hurried back to their posts. Ji Yin looked at the time and saw that he still had a meeting before getting off work, so he got straight to work. No one knows how the news that Luo Yang will resign at the end of the year spread. The news that the first assistant would be promoted within the company also spread within the department, and in a short time the entire department was caught up in the competition. The most promising ones are Jin Yang, whose work ability has always been appreciated by Luo Yang, and Jing Fei, who is very good at maintaining customer relationships. Snap! A thick stack of documents fell directly on Ji Yin's desk. Ji Yin raised his eyes and met Jin Yang's usual disdainful look. He frowned and asked, "What is this?" Jin Yang stroked her beautiful nails. She had short hair that reached her ears and fiery red lips, looking capable and fashionable. She chuckled and said, "Assistant Ji, please send this document to Mingcheng Company." It was said to be troublesome, but between the lines, the tone was full of commands. Chapter 28. Ji Yin looked at the time below the computer screen and said calmly, "I'm afraid you'll have to go by yourself." They usually have their own job responsibilities, which are usually their own things to do and complete on their own. However, her work and Jin Yang's work are in completely different fields. Jin Yang, Boss Pei asked me to attend a meeting later. The information about Mingcheng cannot be delayed. Chu Ran, who was unwilling to leave Ji Yin's workbench, frowned and stood up. "Assistant Jin, I'll go and help you deliver it." Besides, it was always Ji Yin who attended President Pei's meetings. When did Jin Yang ever get a chance? Ji Yin also subconsciously glanced at Pei Xiao's office. The blinds were drawn tightly and she could not see anything. Jin Yang raised an eyebrow. "What? You don't believe it? Why don't you go ask Mr. Pei yourself?" Ji Yin retracted his gaze, picked up the documents and stood up. "Okay, I'll go." Normally everyone gets along peacefully, but perhaps because of the competition for the first assistant, there has been a subtle change. Jin Yang showed no sign of gratitude, sneered, and turned away. Chu Ran came to Ji Yin and said, "You are Mr. Pei's personal assistant. What right does she have to order you around? Give it to me. Let me go." Ji Yin said with a smile. Since Pei Xiao said that Jin Yang would follow in half an hour, it seems that the first assistant is starting to observe Jin Yang. Thinking of what Pei Xiao had said to him before, there is room for improvement. Ji Yin also felt that he was not qualified. The person who will take over Luo Yang's job will most likely be Jin Yang. Chu Ran nodded, "Then go quickly and come back soon. After all, she is President Pei's personal assistant. If she is not around, they may not be able to handle many of President Pei's matters." Ji Yin left with the documents. She is now sending the information to Mingcheng, and then she will come back to buy some vegetables at the supermarket opposite the building and cook. The timing should be just right. However, just as she left, Pei Xiao's inside player attacked from behind, and Chu Ran received it. Hearing that it wasn't Ji Yin's voice, Pei Xiao's tone darkened. "Where is Ji Yin?" Assistant Jin asked Assistant Ji to go to Mingcheng to deliver the information. Chu Ran told the truth. After he finished speaking, the breathing on the other end of the phone became heavier. The moment he spoke, his tone became even colder. "When did you go?" Chu Ran's heart sank when he heard the coldness in the phone call. They said that Ji Yin was Mr. Pei's personal assistant, and if she was not around, who could handle it? He quickly said, I just left. Let Luo Yang come in. Okay, Mr. Pei. After hanging up the phone, Chu Ran's heart was still beating fast. I don't know how Assistant Ji Yu usually withstands the pressure from President Pei. At this moment, Jin Yang is in Luo Yang's office. She has always been good at work. Whenever there was any important matter, Luo Yang would let her handle it. At this moment, Luo Yang was assigning her some work, and Jin Yang, who had been working in the workplace for 5 years. Listening to these work arrangements at this moment, knowing that they were all tests for her by the company, she felt more and more that she was determined to succeed. Chu Ran knocked on the door and came in. Director Luo, President Pei wants to see you. Luo Yang nodded and said to Jin Yang, you go first. Okay, Director Luo. Jin Yang's tone was obviously light. Luo Yang went to Pei Xiao's office first. When Jin Yang turned around and looked at Chu Ran, disdain flashed in her eyes. Chu Ran remained neither humble nor arrogant. He nodded politely and turned to leave. President's office. When Luo Yang came in, he saw Pei Xiao with a gloomy look on his face. Although the two are superiors and subordinates in the company, they are friends in private and even studied abroad together. Luo Yang closed the door and turned around. Who provoked you again? I thought that under your management, the division of labor within the department would be very clear. Is something unclear? Luo Yang was confused. Pei Xiao's eyes grew darker. Where's Ji Yin Ren? Hearing Ji Yin, Luo Yang subconsciously looked outside, and saw that she was not at her post again. His face suddenly darkened. Where did this damn girl go again? In Luo Yang's opinion, Ji Yin is the most difficult subordinate to lead. He has poor working ability, poor reaction ability, in short, he is not good at anything. Chapter 29. But now it was different. Luo Yang's serious eyes held a hint of teasing. I have to ask you this. Pei Xiao. Luo Yang, she is your wife now. Madam Boss, who dares to interfere? You just got married this morning, and now you're gone. Pei Xiao lit a cigarette, took a puff, and said coldly, she went to Gangcheng to deliver the documents. Luo Yang's heart trembled when he heard this. What documents did she go to Gangcheng to deliver? Gangcheng and they were in contact with a Mr. Zhang, who was a notorious pervert. Jin Yang knew about his situation, so she avoided him every time. And this Ji Yin didn't know Gangcheng at all. What would happen if he ran into him? Pei Xiao's eyes were gloomy. This is what I have to ask you. Who is in charge of Gangcheng now? Luo Yang's breath was choked. This Jin Yang is really confused. He stood up hastily and said, I'll arrange it right away. After saying that, he quickly turned around and left the office, with Ji Yin's number already flashing on his cell phone. When Ji Yin was about to get on the bus, he found that he was not wearing a mask and the driver refused to let him get on. She hurried to find a convenience store to buy it, but before she could buy it, she received a call from Luo Yang. Where are you? I haven't gotten on the bus yet. It will take about half an hour to get to Gangcheng. Hearing this, Luo Yang breathed a sigh of relief. It's good that you didn't go. Come back quickly. Hurry up, President Pei wants to talk to you. Ji Yin. Didn't you say you'd let Jin Yang come with you? What could possibly happen to her right now? I was worried in my heart, but I didn't dare to say, okay. After hanging up the phone, Ji Yin hurried back to the company with the information. When they got out of the elevator, Chu Ran gave her a look, which Ji Yin didn't understand at all. Jin Yang saw that Pei Xiao's meeting time was almost up and came back from another department. Seeing Ji Yin holding the information she asked him to deliver, his face darkened instantly. You haven't gone yet. Can you afford this delay? Jin Yang looked at the time on her watch and said angrily. Luo Yang heard the noise and came out of the office with a gloomy face. He called out gloomily, Jin Yang. Hearing Luo Yang's voice, Jin Yang's face froze, and then she immediately put on a formal smile. Director Luo. Luo Yang walked over to them and glanced at Jin Yang gloomily. You asked Ji Yin to deliver the information. Jin Yang felt a little uneasy and confused by his gaze. Isn't it normal for colleagues in the department to help each other at any time? Even if Ji Yin is President Pei's exclusive assistant. But she is the most idle person in the department, and she usually helps others. It wouldn't take her more than half an hour to deliver some information. More importantly, she also wanted President Pei to personally see her work ability today. Under Luo Yang's oppressive gaze, Jin Yang nodded fearfully. Yes, I. Didn't Mr. Pei say that he didn't want to order food today? Why don't you go buy some groceries? Jin Yang was interrupted by Luo Yang before she could finish her words. He was speaking to Ji Yuyin. However, when the people present heard Luo Yang's words, their hearts skipped a beat. He looked at Ji Yuyin in confusion. Ji Yuyin's expression froze at this moment. Wasn't her marriage to President Pei a secret? Director Luo's words now are too misleading, aren't they? Seeing that Ji Yuyin didn't move, Luo Yang's tone became more serious. Why don't you go quickly? Oh, okay. Ji Yuyin came back to his senses instantly and nodded somewhat confusedly. Under the gazes of Jin Yang and Chu Ran that seemed to see through her, she quickly put down the documents and turned to go to the elevator. Only Jin Yang, Chu Ran and Luo Yang were left at the scene. Chapter 30. Luo Yang glanced at Jin Yang and said with dismay, "Your only problem is that you can't keep your temper." "It's not just that I can't keep my composure, I've completely forgotten what I shouldn't do today." Jin Yang's mind went blank after being scolded, and she kept saying sorry, but Luo Yang didn't want to hear her explanation. When Jing Fei came back from outside, she saw Jin Yang being scolded like a grandson for the first time, and a smug smile flashed across her face. At the end of the lecture, Luo Yang said, "From now on, Ji Yuyin will only be responsible for the tasks assigned by President Pei. You can do the rest on your own. Watch and divide it up." What this means is that Ji Yuyin has to leave work early, and they all have to work overtime to help her finish her work. Is that what you mean? Obviously, this is what Luo Yang meant. "Jing Fei, come with me." Luo Yang turned around angrily. Fortunately, it was discovered early. If Ji Yuyin had suffered a loss in Mingcheng, Pei Xiao would have destroyed the entire assistant department. Luo Yang had always wondered why Pei Xiao was protecting such a country girl. He had also checked and found that the two of them had no previous interactions. What was going on? When Jing Fei passed by Jin Yang, she gave Jin Yang a meaningful look. Jin Yang gritted her teeth in anger. When Jing Fei followed Luo Yang into the office, Jin Yang glared at Chu Ran fiercely. "What are you looking at?" Chu Ran was too lazy to pay attention to her, so he withdrew his gaze and started to deal with his own work. However, Jin Yang felt so angry when she saw Luo Yang calling Jing Fei away that she had no place to vent. He threw Mingcheng's document in front of Chu Ran and said, "Go and deliver this document." Chu Ran raised her eyes coldly. "Didn't you hear what Director Luo said? We all have to help Ji Yuyin with the work. Didn't he say we have to help you with it too?" "You?" Jin Yang's anger even reached the top of his head. In Pei's company, she had never encountered a situation like today. Because of her work ability, who wouldn't give her some leniency? Chu Ran, they only said that the first assistant would be promoted internally, but they didn't say they would recommend you directly. Besides, Jin Yang's work ability is good, but the way she gets along with her employees is really bad. At least half of the people in the Pei family don't like her. Perhaps Luo Yang felt that the first assistant's main task was to manage the assistant department well, and it didn't matter whether others liked him or not. But at this stage, we should not indulge people who should not be indulged. At this moment, Chu Ran's internal line rang, and he picked up the phone. "Hello, this is Pei's assistant department. Go to the meeting with President Pei." Luo Yang's voice came from the other end of the phone. Chu Ran glanced at Jin Yang, who hadn't left yet, and smiled. "Okay, Director Luo." Jin Yang also heard the voice on the phone, and her already bad expression turned even darker. "I didn't expect that after spending so much effort, this bitch ended up getting the benefit." Chu Ran stood up. Jin Yang said, "It's just a meeting. What are you so proud of?" "Yeah, it's just a meeting. Is it worth your time to get Ji Yuyin out of the way?" Jin Yang was breathing heavily, but Chu Ran was too lazy to pay attention to her. Ji Yuyin has already arrived at the supermarket. Pei Xiao just said he wanted to buy noodles, but Ji Yuyin didn't know what was in the kitchen. If you don't have anything, then there are too many things to buy, but if you do have something, it would be a waste to buy it back. After struggling for a few minutes, she finally took out her phone. Pei Xiao was already in a meeting. When he saw Ji Yuyin's call coming in, he picked up the phone and said, "Go ahead." He uttered a word without any warmth in his tone. Ji Yuyin, who was on the other end of the phone, couldn't help but feel his heart shrink. But I still quickly asked, I want to ask if there is salt and vinegar in the kitchen. Pei Xiao's face darkened. Chu Ran was on Pei Xiao's right-hand side at this moment, and on his left was the company's finance manager. Both of them heard Ji Yuyin's voice. And she asked, like, salt and vinegar? Chapter 31. Is this President Pei? There's a multi-million-dollar project meeting going on right now, and she's asking about daily necessities. Chu Ran and the financial manager looked at each other and saw the astonishment flashing in each other's eyes. The two thought Pei Xiao would be furious and directly call Ji Yuyin stupid. However, the next moment, Pei Xiao's tone softened. I want to buy everything. Can you carry it? Chu Ran. Financial manager. Their hearts clenched, and then their minds went blank. Was that really Assistant Ji Yu? A mere assistant. Ji Yuyin said that he could carry it, and asked if there was anything empty in the kitchen. Pei Xiao said yes and asked her to buy less first, obviously worried that she would not be able to move back. Everyone in the conference room, even those who were sitting far away and couldn't hear the call clearly, were guessing who had called Pei Xiao. They actually saw President Pei's gentle side tilder. Yes, Pei Xiao's tone when speaking to the person on the other end of the phone just now was gentler than anyone had ever seen before. Chu Ran and the financial manager were particularly shocked. Pei Xiao had been particularly aggressive towards Ji Yuyin before, and Ji Yuyin was particularly afraid of him. But this phone call revealed that the relationship between the two seemed not as simple as they seemed. Anyway, it's not like the relationship between a boss and an assistant. Pei Xiao hung up the phone, his expression cold again, as if the gentleness just now was an illusion. He said in a deep voice, continue. Everyone came back to their senses instantly and re-entered the meeting session. At this moment, Ji Yuyin was in the supermarket and had no idea what shocking thing he had just done. She bought a bag of whole wheat flour, noodles, some seasonings, and then went to the vegetable section to get some green leafy vegetables. The seasonings were all in small packages. Even though she took small portions, the quantity was so large that she had a full bag when she checked out. It's quite heavy to lift. However, as she had been doing farm work since she was a child, these were naturally no problem for her. She simply picked up the flour bag and the shopping bag and left. The man's side stunned the supermarket staff and customers. Ji Yuyin originally planned to buy things after get off work so that everyone would be off work. Luo Yang had called him to buy something. What was he supposed to do now? Wouldn't it be too conspicuous to carry it to President Pei's office like this? When I returned to the company, I met Yang Chu at the front desk downstairs. Yang Chu saw her moving her hands left and right and hurried forward. What's wrong with you? He asked in a low voice, taking the shopping bag from her hand. Ji Yuyin, Boss Pei said he wanted to eat noodles for lunch today, but there's nothing in the kitchen, so doesn't he have to buy some? She also spoke softly, not daring anyone to hear. But when the receptionist saw her carrying daily necessities, her expression became colorful. Yang Chu went to buy it when she heard that Mr. Pei wanted to eat it. Her heart was even more confused. No, didn't you and Mr. Pei keep your marriage secret? It would be hard to carry all these things in now without people misunderstanding, right? Ji Yuyin, I don't know either. Director Luo even asked me to buy it in public. She had already said she would buy it after get off work. Now Yang Chu had seen through it, and who knew what those people would guess? Yang Chu was terrified when he heard this, and had no idea what was going on. Especially the matter of the video, Luo Yang is still investigating it, and it is said that Qilan has arrived. Then go quickly. It's hard for people to understand what the boss means, as long as he thinks it's okay if people misunderstand him. It was already noon, and Ji Yuyin didn't dare to delay any longer. He quickly nodded and took his things upstairs. It was too late at noon. Ji Yuyin planned to just make noodles for Pei Xiao. When Pei Xiao came out of the meeting, she had already prepared the food in the kitchen in the lounge. Seeing Pei Xiao come out after washing his hands, Ji Yuyin said respectfully, Boss Pei, it's time to eat. Pei Xiao nodded, yeah. When I walked to the small table on the balcony, Ji Yuyin had already placed the noodles on the table. But look at these noodles. Chapter 32. Pei Xiao frowned. What kind of noodles is this? Vegetable noodles. Ji Yuyin said seriously. It was vegetable noodles for sure. Pei Xiao could tell that the noodles and green leafy vegetables were very conspicuous. But apart from this, there was nothing else, as if there wasn't even any oil. If nothing unexpected happened, it should be white water. Pei Xiao sat down, picked up his chopsticks and flipped through the dish. Sure enough, it was just simple plain noodles without any sauce. After taking a bite, Pei Xiao almost spit it out. Ji Yuyin looked at his expression and became nervous again. No, it's not delicious. Nothing but salt. Pei Xiao tried to keep his tone calm. In the morning she said she could make all kinds of noodles, so he wanted to try it. Now Pei Xiao felt that he should not be too curious about Ji Yuyin's affairs in the future. Ji Yuyin's face wrinkled into a ball. We used to do this. The only time she cooks is when she is with her grandmother, who says it is healthy to eat this way. So every time I make noodles, I hardly add anything except salt. She has been eating like this for years and has long been accustomed to the taste, but it was the first time for Pei Xiao. The taste was extremely unpalatable to him. Why? Finally, he sighed, stood up, picked up the noodles and went to the kitchen. Ji Yuyin didn't know whether to follow or what to do. She also felt that she seemed to have done something wrong, but she didn't know how to do the right thing. Soon, the sound of oil splashing came from the kitchen, and soon there was an aroma that tempted the taste buds. When Pei Xiao came out again, the bowl of white noodles had scrambled eggs with tomatoes, and he had fried them with sauce. Seeing that Ji Yuyin didn't move, Pei Xiao said in a deep voice, "Yours is in the kitchen." And hers? She hadn't made it for herself just now. After all, except for this morning when she had no choice, she had never eaten with President Pei. Moreover, she hadn't finished the food her sister packed for her, and she wanted to go to the cafeteria to heat it up in the microwave before going out. But since Pei Xiao said so, the meal can only be saved for dinner. He said nervously, "Thank you, Mr. Pei." He quickly ran to the kitchen and saw a small bowl of noodles on the workbench, which was obviously what Pei Xiao had just portioned out. Ji Yuyin wanted to finish it in the kitchen, but Pei Xiao yelled at her, "Bring it out and eat it." She had no choice but to face Pei Xiao again. Sitting across from Pei Xiao, Ji Yuyin tasted a bite of scrambled eggs with tomatoes and couldn't help but exclaim, "It's so delicious." My sister would also make scrambled eggs with tomatoes for her, but Pei Xiao's cooking skills were obviously better. She didn't expect Pei Xiao to be able to cook and his skills were so good. She sighed in her heart again. Fortunately they were in a contract marriage, otherwise she would not be a qualified wife. Pei Xiao looked at her satisfied face while eating, a hint of pampering flashed across his eyes. Delicious. Delicious, even better than my grandma's. When I lived with my grandma, maybe because our family was poor, we had to save on everything except salt and oil. After a long time, she got used to the bland taste. After coming to Pei's, because she wanted to gain a foothold in Hong Kong City, she often ate steamed buns with pickled mustard greens, or asked Yangchu to eat some. Yangchu likes spicy food, but she doesn't like it very much, so she especially misses the food cooked by her grandma. Now Pei Xiao's scrambled eggs with tomatoes, with a light and sour taste, is simply a delicacy to her. When she was in Hong Kong before, she thought that only her sister could make what she wanted to eat, and now Pei Xiao's cooking is also delicious. Thinking of this, Ji Yuyin felt even more guilty. He received such a high salary, but he couldn't even cook properly. Pei Xiao, I don't like eating outside. You should try to learn how to do this in the future. Okay, I'll learn. Ji Yuyin nodded. Considering the high salary, whatever Pei Xiao says is what counts now. In addition, Pei Xiao had prepared their breakfast and lunch by himself since last night, so Ji Yuyin felt a little embarrassed. Chapter 33. In the past, Ji Yuyin and Yangchu would go to the cafeteria to eat at noon, but today, they were not seen. There was nothing wrong with other departments, but the front desk and assistant departments were a little uneasy, especially the assistant departments. Nowadays, everyone is vying for the position of first assistant, but Ji Yuyin didn't come out of President Pei's office at noon today. What does this mean? Is she trying to play by the rules? If that was the case, she would be courting her own destruction. The entire Pei family and even Gangcheng knew that Pei Xiao was not someone who could be seduced by beauty. Now the entire assistant department is watching. How will Ji Yuyin die? At this moment in the lounge, Ji Yuyin felt a little sleepy after eating. Pei Xiao looked at her and said, "Wash the dishes." "Oh, okay." Ji Yuyin quickly came to her senses. Washing the dishes was her duty. She could do it and would not make any mistakes. Pei Xiao has the habit of taking a lunch break. When Ji Yuyin finished cleaning up the small kitchen, she saw Pei Xiao had changed into home clothes and fallen asleep on the bed. With his eyes tightly closed, he lacked the fierceness he usually had at work, and there was a unique gentleness in his silence. Ji Yuyin tiptoed forward, picked up the blanket and covered him with it. However, when she stood up, her long hair got stuck somewhere, and the pain made her gasp. Her balance was unstable and she fell directly on Pei Xiao. Ji Yuyin. Her mind exploded with a buzzing sound. Only 2 words flashed through her mind: it's over. This time, she was really finished. The man beneath her was breathing slightly heavily. Ji Yuyin knew that he was awake. She closed her eyes and tried to get up from Pei Xiao, but her hair was still stuck, and the pain made her fall into Pei Xiao's arms again. Ji Yuyin's world was completely blank and chaotic, and he was suffocating due to lack of oxygen. She didn't dare to look at Pei Xiao, she didn't dare at all. And she also clearly felt the coldness from Pei Xiao. Aren't you getting up yet? A man's sharp voice came from above my head, as dangerous as Satan from hell. Ji Yuyin shuddered with fright. I'm sorry, Mr. Pei, I was just covering you with a blanket. She quickly stood up after saying that, but her scalp was pulled so hard that it hurt. If she hadn't reacted quickly and supported herself on Pei Xiao with her hands, she would have fallen into his arms again. Meeting Pei Xiao's gloomy and vicious eyes, Ji Yuyin's hand felt as if it had been electrocuted, and he quickly jumped up from Pei Xiao's chest. Their hair got caught on Pei Xiao's body, and the scene was in chaos. Ji Yuyin met Pei Xiao's gloomy eyes in horror and choked out, "The hair is stuck, it's stuck." He lowered his head and looked along the direction where his hair was stuck. When he saw where it was stuck, Ji Yuyin was so scared that his brain skipped a beat. Pei Xiao's eyes were gloomy as he followed her gaze. She had long, straight black hair, and at this moment, a strand of it was hooked directly on the button of his pants. Ji Yuyin really wanted to die now. He took a deep breath and said, "Wait a minute." As he spoke, he freed one hand and went down to carefully untie the tangled hair. Pei Xiao's face had turned extremely dark. Ji Yuyin felt that he would definitely be fired today. However, her hair was still against her and she couldn't untie it no matter what she did. She even unbuttoned Pei Xiao's pants, but not only did it fail to untie the hair, it became even tighter. Ji Yuyin was extremely anxious, but she could only look at Pei Xiao for help. "I can't see clearly, I can't pull it off. Can you please take off your pants?" Pei Xiao's face was already extremely dark, and now his eyes were full of danger. If Ji Yuyin's tone hadn't been tearful and aggrieved, he would have wanted to just throw her out. He said coldly, "How do you want to see clearly? I can't see you dressed like this." Ji Yuyin suppressed the trembling of his heart and spleen. But seeing that Pei Xiao didn't say anything, she didn't dare to continue and could only find a way to untie her hair as quickly as possible. Pei Xiao felt her soft little hands playing around, his face became darker and darker, but his body became hotter and hotter. "That's enough." Just when Ji Yuyin was unable to untie herself, Pei Xiao grabbed her trembling little hand. The force was so great that Ji Yuyin's face turned pale with pain. Pei Xiao looked at her coldly, grabbed her stuck hair with one hand and pulled it hard. Chapter 34. Hiss. Ji Yuyin gasped in pain, and his hair was successfully rescued at this moment. The strand that was stuck was obviously shorter, obviously it was torn off roughly by Pei Xiao. Before Ji Yuyin could react, Pei Xiao said in a cold voice, "Get out." Ji Yuyin was so scared that he didn't dare to look at him, didn't dare to breathe, and ran out quickly. It was not until she walked out of the president's office that she realized her back and forehead were covered in cold sweat. Chu Ran, Jing Fei and Jin Yang all came back. When they saw her, they had different expressions. Especially Jin Yang and Jing Fei, the way they looked at Ji Yuyin was full of disdain. Looking at her pale face, you can tell that she most likely failed in her attempt to seduce Mr. Pei and is about to be kicked out of the Pei group. Ji Yuyin himself felt that he must be fired today. "Are you okay?" Chu Ran came to her and handed her a glass of water. She was in the conference room and heard President Pei's phone call with her own ears. She had a different opinion about the relationship between Ji Yuyin and Pei Xiao. Ji Yuyin was so frightened that his heart and spleen had not yet recovered. He looked at Chu Ran and shook his head. "I'm fine, thank you." Having said that, he rushed out of the company. Although Chu Ran is a good person, the person she trusts most in the company is Yang Chu. She quickly took out her phone and called Yang Chu. Yang Chu was resting in the dormitory at the moment. When he saw her number, his heart sank. "What's wrong with you?" Obviously, in Yang Chu's opinion, as long as Ji Yuyin called her now, there must be something going on. Ji Yuyin said in a tone that looked like she was about to cry, "Chu, I feel like my high salary is going to be gone." "No, you." Yang Chu was completely speechless. It seems that Ji Yuyin is always in various situations at any time and anywhere. How did this child survive until now? Especially since she has such a mother, it's really not easy. Wait for me. Seeing that Ji Yuyin was hesitating and couldn't explain clearly, Yang Chu said something impatiently and quickly stood up. 10 minutes later, Ji Yuyin waited for Yang Chu in the underground garage. Seeing her sitting alone on the stone ball, Yang Chu got out of the car and ran over to her. "What's going on?" "Chu, I just now." "What happened just now?" Seeing her like this, Yang Chu became anxious. With tears and snot, Ji Yuyin recounted everything that happened in the lounge, leaving out every detail. Yang Chu looked hopeless after hearing this. She felt that Ji Yuyin could not stay with Pei Xiao for a long time, otherwise there would definitely be trouble. She was right. How long had it been? Just lunchtime. Ji Yuyin finished speaking, with a hint of grievance in her tone. "I really just covered him with a blanket. He's not your real husband, why do you feel sorry for him?" Yang Chu said in a bad mood. It had nothing to do with her if Pei Xiao froze to death, so why should she cover him with a blanket? He's already grown up, doesn't he know how to build his own? Does he need her to meddle in his affairs? Ji Yuyin looked at Yang Chu eagerly, and Yang Chu's heart softened instantly. "My dear Yinyin, we can't meddle in Mr. Pei's affairs, can we just leave it alone? In short, have as little contact as possible and talk as little as possible." Ji Yuyin also thought this was true and nodded aggrievedly. "Well, I won't do it anymore." She didn't expect her hair to be so disobedient. Yang Chu felt embarrassed when thinking about the scene. Why did he have to hook his hair on the button of Pei Xiao's pants when there were so many other places to do so? No wonder Pei Xiao was so angry that he tore her hair off. He hated women throwing themselves at him the most. But this is also a good thing. Congratulations, you can stay in the dormitory tonight. Why? Ji Yuyin didn't react. Yang Chu, based on my understanding of men like Mr. Pei, he must be suspicious that you are playing hard to get and will never let you have the chance to get in, so you can breathe a sigh of relief. Knowing that she didn't want to live in Shanghaiwan with Pei Xiao, now, her wish has come true. Chapter 35. As long as Ji Yuyin didn't live under the same roof with Pei Xiao, so many problems would never have occurred. Ji Yuyin nodded, thinking that Yang Chu was right. At that time, Pei Xiao looked at her with the same look he gave to those women who climbed into his bed. Very fierce and dangerous. Will I be kicked out of the Pei family then? Thinking of this, Ji Yuyin looked at Yang Chu in fear again. Yang Chu shook his head. "No, he still needs you as his wife right now, and he won't kick you out of the company." The reason why Pei Xiao married her was obviously because he had to deal with the Pei family. Firing her at this time is obviously not feasible. I want her to stay by my side, but I will never let her get close to me again. So this time, Ji Yuyin can be said to have turned a disaster into a blessing. After the two of them analyzed the situation, Ji Yuyin felt much better and no longer felt the fear he had just felt. But you have to be careful next time. Mr. Pei won't let you get close to him, but the eye drops you put on today are too strong. Ji Yuyin nodded. "Yes, I will." Seeing her nodding so seriously, Yang Chu couldn't feel at ease at all, because her careless nature was innate. It is obviously impossible to expect her to change. Because of what happened in the lounge at noon, Ji Yuyin was nervous when he went to work in the afternoon. At this time, Jin Yang and Jing Fei were trying hard to get closer to Pei Xiao. Of course, they had no other thoughts but the position of first assistant. Pei Xiao went to the meeting room halfway. When he passed by Ji Yuyin's workbench, Ji Yuyin lowered his head, wishing he could hide under the table. Knock, knock, the man's bony finger bones rapped against the wooden workbench. Jin Yang and Jing Fei, who were following behind Pei Xiao, both had frozen expressions. Ji Yuyin's heart trembled with fear, and he raised his head tremblingly. "Boss Pei. Come with me to the office," Pei Xiao said in a gloomy tone. Hearing this dangerous tone, Ji Yuyin's heart tightened even more. He stood up tremblingly and followed Pei Xiao into the office. Jin Yang and Jing Fei were feeling depressed all afternoon, both knowing that it was Ji Yuyin who angered President Pei. Now, President Pei is probably going to kick her out of the company, right? The two of them had their own thoughts. When the news of the internal promotion of the first assistant came, they all agreed that the biggest obstacle was Ji Yuyin because she was President Pei's exclusive assistant. Don't worry now, because she will be driven away soon. Jingfei glanced at Jin Yang and said, "Did you see that? There are some things you shouldn't be thinking about, and you can't be thinking about them." "Yes, no." Jin Yang responded disdainfully. She knew that Jingfei was making a sarcastic remark about her. The two of them argued with each other with hidden meanings, but Chu Ran was too lazy to pay attention to them. It's just the position of first assistant, but he keeps doing one thing after another and doesn't he feel tired at all? Ji Yuyin felt anxious and followed Pei Xiao into the office. Pei Xiao sat in his office chair and lit a cigarette. He said in a deep voice, "Go change your clothes." Ji Yuyin looked at Pei Xiao in confusion, and Pei Xiao continued, "On the sofa." Upon hearing this, Ji Yuyin looked towards the sofa and saw an exquisite box placed on it. He looked at Pei Xiao in confusion. "Why are you changing clothes?" "I'm going to Pei's house in an hour." "Are you planning to wear work clothes?" Hearing the coldness in Pei Xiao's tone, Ji Yuyin knew that he was angry about what happened in the lounge. She pouted in grievance, she really didn't mean it. Under Pei Xiao's stern gaze, she nervously picked up the box and went into the lounge. The off-white Chanel-style suit makes her tall figure stand out more, and her slightly chubby face looks more delicate and mature. She seldom bought this kind of white clothes before, probably because she grew up in the countryside and they don't resist getting dirty. The first time Ji Yuyin tried this color, she liked it. Coming out of the lounge, he stood at the door feeling a little uneasy. "Boss Pei, I'm done changing." Chapter 36. Pei Xiao heard this and looked at her. Ji Yuyin clenched her two little hands together, extremely nervous. Pei Xiao nodded, "Not bad, it suits you very well." She is a tall person, about 1.68 meters tall, with a slim figure that makes her look very beautiful. Pei Xiao stood up, walked towards the sofa, and ordered in a slightly domineering tone, "Come here." Ji Yuyin went over obediently, and Pei Xiao pressed her to sit on the sofa. The moment the man's warm palm rested on her shoulder, Ji Yuyin's heart was so nervous that it rose to her throat. She didn't know what Pei Xiao was going to do and didn't dare to say anything. The next moment, the man's slender fingers were inserted into her hair. Ji Yuyin's heart skipped a beat. "I'll go get my hair cut when I get my vacation." She felt a little painful when she said this. God knows how much she loves her long hair. Her grandmother also said that a girl's hair is raised with her life and should be cherished. "Pei Xiao, why do you want to cut it?" The embarrassing scene at noon flashed through Ji Yuyin's mind, and her face instantly turned red. "I really didn't mean to do that at noon." Pei Xiao's hands stiffened and his breathing became heavier. The strength in his hands unconsciously increased a bit at this moment. Hiss. Ji Yuyin cried out in pain. "Pei Xiao, does it hurt?" In one word, "It's still cold." "Ji Yuyin, it doesn't hurt." She couldn't see, didn't know what Pei Xiao was doing, and didn't dare to cry out in pain in front of him. Pei Xiao sneered, "If it hurts, just tell me." "It doesn't hurt at all. As long as he is not angry, this little pain is nothing to her." Pei Xiao recovered quickly. "Get up." Ji Yuyin stood up obediently, and the next moment Pei Xiao turned him around, with a hint of smile in his eyes. Perhaps it was because it was too cold before, so the smile was not obvious. Pei Xiao nodded with satisfaction. "It looks much better when it's plaited up." Only then did Ji Yuyin realize that her hair no longer felt heavy. He reached out and touched it, and found that Pei Xiao had pulled it all up. "Ji Yuyin, how could you?" The CEO of Pei Corporation, the living devil feared by the entire Hong Kong city, actually knows how to tie a woman's hair? Ji Yuyin found it a little unbelievable. Pei Xiao didn't answer her question. A hint of hurt flashed in his eyes, and he turned and walked towards the desk. Seeing that he didn't answer, Ji Yuyin didn't dare to ask any more. Maybe it was the woman he liked. It is hard to imagine what kind of woman Pei Xiao, a cold and heartless man, likes. Pei Xiao picked up the water cup in front of him and took a sip, then said, "Your hair is very good, don't cut it." Now when you walk down the street, you can see fashionable hairstyles of all colors and curls. There are almost no people like Ji Yuyin who have long black hair as smooth as silk. Ji Yuyin was stunned for a moment. She thought Pei Xiao wanted to pull out all her hair. Hearing that she didn't need to cut it, she breathed a sigh of relief. Ji Yuyin looked at Pei Xiao anxiously. "Do I need to prepare any gifts?" After all, I am going back to the old house and meeting the elders. Speaking of gifts, Pei Xiao spit out 2 words coldly, no need. Really? Ji Yuyin's breathing became a little tight. Even though their marriage was fake, they couldn't do this in front of their elders, right? Pei Xiao snorted coldly, I asked you to prepare gifts, but they are not worthy. Ji Yuyin. Hearing this, my breath was taken away. From the tone and attitude, she seemed to hear that Pei Xiao did not have a good relationship with his family. Chapter 37. People outside the office, Jing Fei and Yinyin walked past Pei Xiao's office door intentionally or unintentionally. I thought that as soon as Ji Yuyin entered the office, Pei Xiao would scold her and kick her out of the company. But they have passed by several times now, and they didn't hear any movement at all. The two looked at each other subconsciously. Just when they were wondering whether Ji Yuyin would be kicked out, the office door suddenly opened from the inside. Pei Xiao came out neatly dressed, and in his hand he was holding Ji Yuyin's hand. Jin Yang and Jing Fei, who were expecting to see Ji Yuyin being driven away, froze in an instant. Their eyes fell on their clasped hands, completely forgetting to react. Ji Yuyin is also feeling very nervous now. The hand held by Pei Xiao felt as if it was scalded by boiling water. Feeling their burning gazes, he struggled. Pei Xiao turned around and looked at her. What? Ji Yuyin frowned and said nothing. Jing Fei and Jin Yang gasped, especially when they saw the limited edition haute couture on Ji Yuyin. What is she doing? Has she succeeded in playing the unspoken rules? No way. If it were someone else, it would be fine, but their boss Pei hated women playing these things the most. Why would he do that now? The two people's minds were completely confused. Luo Yang had already come out. Are you going out? Pei Xiao nodded and said coldly, all afternoon meetings will be postponed. Luo Yang glanced at the two people holding hands, and understood in his heart, okay. Pei Xiao directly pulled Ji Yuyin away. However, the office was in a mess because Luo Yang didn't say anything after they left. Therefore, the news that Pei Xiao took Ji Yuyin away quickly spread in the company. Everyone speculated that President Pei had taken a fancy to that country girl. Was it a hidden tactic or a romantic relationship? TSK, I never thought a country girl could have such abilities. It's no wonder you have poor eyesight. Zheng Fei made a sarcastic remark to Jin Yang. In the morning, Jin Yang wanted to squeeze Ji Yuyin out and let her suffer a loss at Mingcheng Group. Why does President Pei look like he is protecting his girlfriend in a domineering manner? Jin Yang's face turned pale and blue, and she obviously realized what stupid thing she had done that morning. Especially when thinking of Pei Xiao. Isn't he the living devil that no woman in Hong Kong dares to covet? What is she, Ji Yuyin? Or was it Ji Yuyin who took the initiative to pounce and succeeded? The more Jin Yang thought about it, the more unwilling she became. She snorted coldly, you know she's just a country bumpkin. When President Pei's energy wears off, she'll be nothing. To put it nicely, she's my girlfriend. To put it bluntly, she's just a plaything. She has no right to be Mrs. Pei. After saying that, Jin Yang turned around and left. The sarcasm in Jing Fei's eyes disappeared, leaving only coldness. I picked up the phone and dialed an international number. The call was answered quickly, Fei Fei. If you don't return to China, your Mr. Pei will be taken. Zheng Fei snorted. After he finished speaking, there was silence on the other end of the phone for a second. Then came a suppressed voice, what's going on? Zheng Fei, boss Pei just left with his assistant. They left hand in hand. The air became quiet again. But the breathing coming from the other end of the phone was particularly heavy. Seeing that the person on the other end was silent, Zheng Fei continued, you know, no one dares to mess with President Pei. I can't do anything except help you watch over him. I see. After a while, the person on the other end of the phone replied in a calm tone. After hanging up the phone, Zheng Fei looked at the door of the tea room and sneered. Ji Yuyin? Nothing. In the car going to the Pei family's old house. Ji Yuyin and Pei Xiao sat in the back seat. Her heart was still beating fast, and she glanced at Pei Xiao's profile cautiously. Pei Xiao scratched her sweaty palm and asked, what are you looking at? Ji Yuyin, isn't our marriage a secret? What about that incident at the company just now? This outfit was enough to cause misunderstanding, but since she was going to a social event with him, it was okay for her to dress decently. Chapter 38. But he took my hand and left. Pei Xiao glanced at her coldly, Luo Yang still hasn't explained it to you clearly. What? Our agreement is confidential. Yes, Director Luo said so. Is there any difference between this and keeping the marriage secret? Pei Xiao, didn't he also say that no matter who asks about that night in Nancheng, you have to say it was you? Yeah. Ji Yuyin nodded. That's true. It would be fine if she didn't mention that night, but now her heart is pounding when she does. Pei Xiao, so do you think our marriage should be kept secret? Ji Yuyin didn't react very quickly and looked at Pei Xiao in a daze. Looking at her silly look, Pei Xiao gave her a slap on the face. Ji Yuyin came back to her senses instantly. I'm sorry, Mr. Pei, I thought we were going to keep our marriage secret throughout. Oh. Do you think I need a secret marriage? Pei Xiao sneered. It's not something shameful, is there any need to be so sneaky? Ji Yuyin always thought that the marriage would be kept secret until the end, and this marriage was only made public to the Pei family. Now the whole company knows about it. The Pei family arrived soon. Everyone in the old house knew that Pei Xiao would be back today, and the housekeeper had already been waiting at the door with the servants. Seeing Pei Xiao get out of the car, he stepped forward respectfully. Young master, you're back. Pei Xiao nodded coldly. He turned around and extended his hand to Ji Yuyin in the car, his cold and noble aura showing his gentlemanly demeanor. Ji Yuyin placed her cold little hand in his broad palm. Pei Xiao pulled Ji Yuyin out of the car with a slight effort. When the housekeeper and everyone saw the girl who suddenly appeared before them, they were all stunned. The housekeeper asked doubtfully, Master, who is this? Call me madam. Housekeeper. Servants. Hearing this, everyone gasped. Young master, young madam. Although their eldest master has been around many women over the years, none of them caught his eye. Besides, hadn't he always been thinking about the girl from abroad? And now this. Everyone searched quickly in their minds, but they couldn't find any record of Ji Yuyin's existence in Pei Xiao's world. It was obvious that she was too insignificant and was not taken seriously at all. Pei Xiao glanced at them coldly, and they all came back to their senses and called out respectfully, Hello, madam. Ji Yuyin's body froze at the deafening welcome. The little hand subconsciously wanted to clench, but the right hand was in Pei Xiao's hand, and Pei Xiao also clearly felt her abnormality. Pei Xiao glanced at her, a smile flashing in his eyes. Relax. Ji Yuyin's breathing was rapid. Like a puppet, he let Pei Xiao lead him inside. The Pei family is a well-established family in Hong Kong City. Although the house is old, it exudes an atmosphere of luxury everywhere. On the tall screen wall at the entrance is a vivid relief mural of a welcoming pine tree, which shows the profound heritage of the Pei family. As soon as they entered, a girl in an off-white cheongsam walked towards them. Seeing Pei Xiao, she gently called out, Brother. Pei Xiao nodded and introduced the girl. This is your sister-in-law. The girl's eyes froze, and she smiled politely at Ji Yuyin without shouting out a word. She had obviously heard the servants' voices outside and came out. Then, he looked at Pei Xiao worriedly, seeming to want to say something but stopping himself. Pei Xiao looked at Ji Yuyin, Sister, Pei Su. Ji Yuyin was a little embarrassed and smiled politely at Pei Su. She had no idea what was going on. She was just Pei Xiao's assistant before. I know nothing about the relationships between the people in the Pei family. I don't know how complicated it is. Although she felt a little embarrassed at the moment, she also felt Pei Xiao's respect for her. Chapter 39. Pei Xiao pushed Ji Yuyin towards Pei Su and said, Take your sister-in-law around here and get familiar with her. Have you thought it through? Do you want to come back and live here? Pei Su raised his eyebrows. Pei Xiao did not answer, but the viciousness in his brows exuded a cruelty that could not be ignored. Seeing Pei Xiao remain silent, Pei Su smiled and took Ji Yuyin's hand. Leave the person to me, you go. Pei Xiao nodded, glanced at Ji Yuyin, and said, Wait for me for half an hour, okay. Good. Ji Yuyin was extremely nervous. She had no idea what was going on. Although there was no confrontation at the moment, she felt extremely depressed the moment she stepped in here. Pei Xiao stepped in, and just after he took 2 steps, Pei Su looked at his back and called out, Brother. Her tone was full of worry. Pei Xiao paused, without turning back, and asked coldly, What's the matter? Pei Su solemnly warned, Don't make father angry, don't fall into the trap you shouldn't fall into. After hearing this reminder, Ji Yuyin became even more frightened. Is this a home, or a den of wolves and tigers? I used to think that the Zhao family my sister Ji Yulan married into was a chaotic place, but why does it feel like the Pei family is hell? Pei Xiao didn't answer and went in directly. Pei Su looked at Ji Yinyin, whose face was a little pale, and said with a smile, "My brother was able to bring you back, so I think you as someone he trusts." Ji Yinyin came back to his senses and looked at Pei Su. The air she exhaled at this moment seemed to be cold. "Pei Su, shall I take you around?" "No, I'll wait for him here." Ji Yinyin shook his head. She felt that there was nothing familiar about the Pei family, and it would be wise to wait for him there. Moreover, although Pei Su spoke softly at this moment, there was a gentle smile in his eyes. But she clearly felt her hostility. The middle-aged man's furious voice came from inside, "Rebellious son, are you trying to piss me off to death?" This was followed by the sound of something falling. Ji Yuyin's heart trembled when she heard this. She finally understood why Pei Xiao always gave people a sense of danger. Pei Su's expression changed. However, before they could react, Pei Xiao had already come out. The middle-aged man also followed out and saw Ji Yuyin brought back by Pei Xiao. The moment their eyes met, Ji Yuyin clearly felt the chilling coldness in those pupils. This should be Pei Xiao's father, Pei Xingfen, the former head of the Pei group. Coming out with him was a woman who looked about 20 years younger than him. The woman had a pair of almond-shaped eyes, which showed her meticulousness and shrewdness. Ji Yuyin felt familiar for a moment, but was soon distracted by the chaos at the scene and had no time to think deeply about it. "Master, don't be angry with our Xiao. Don't get yourself hurt by being angry." The woman comforted him softly. Pei Xingfeng's heart was beating fast. Pei Xiao came to Ji Yuyin's side, without looking back at the man, and said coldly, "I have brought your daughter-in-law back to you. As for the wedding, what kind of scene do you think is suitable for marrying your Pei Xingfeng's daughter-in-law? You dare!" Pei Xingfen roared angrily. The air at the scene was filled with depression and rage. Ji Yuyin's breathing was almost suffocating, she felt so confused. My sisters-in-law's relationships are messy enough, and her fake-in-law's relationships are obviously even messier. That younger-looking woman should be Pei Xiao's rumored stepmother, Liang Manqi, right? When she heard about the wedding, a sinister look flashed across her eyes, and her face turned completely pale. Pei Xiao raised a sneer at the corner of his mouth, and when Ji Yuyin met his eyes, she didn't see a trace of warmth. He only heard a cold voice saying, "After tonight, the entire Haicheng Pei family has a eldest young lady. Oh, her name is Ji Yuyin." Cough, 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 cough. Chapter 40. Pei Xingfen coughed violently. His sweet wife kept coaxing him. Pei Xiao took Ji Yuyin's hand and walked straight out the door. Behind him, Pei Xingfen was even more furious, his heart heaving, and he kept shouting, "Rebellious son, this rebellious son." It only took a few minutes. But this explosive conflict was something Ji Yuyin had never seen before. After coming out of Pei's house, Ji Yuyin looked at Pei Xiao nervously. She only knew that he had a stepmother before. But I didn't expect that the relationship would be so chaotic because of this stepmother. Pei Xiao pulled her over, his soft lips touching, and with a click, the scene froze on his phone. Then Pei Xiao let her go. Ji Yuyin's face flushed red, and she was even more frightened. "Pei, Mr. Pei." Pei Xiao looked at her teasingly, not used to it. At this moment, his face no longer had the fierceness and explosiveness he had at the Pei family. The tenderness in his eyes dazzled Ji Yuyin. This sudden change made Ji Yuyin feel a sense of inexplicable heartache for him. Ji Yuyin lowered her head and asked in a tense tone, "Do we really need to announce our marriage?" Pei Xiao said, Ji Yuyin's heart was lifted even more fiercely. He closed his eyes and gritted his teeth. No, no. It was clearly agreed to be a secret before, but now everyone knows about it, and she really can't handle it. This pressure was not only from the entire Haicheng, but also, she lied to Ji Yulan. If it was really as he announced at the Pei family, and there was a grand wedding, her mother, brother, and stepfather. This relationship is simply messy. When Pei Xiao heard her say no, his face darkened. Why? Hearing the danger in his tone, Ji Yuyin was even more frightened. It feels like things are getting more and more out of control. Besides, there are many women in Haicheng who are attracted to him. If their marriage is really announced, it is possible that the fact that she was in the room that night will be dug up. Thinking of this, Ji Yuyin's heart rate completely lost control, and he stammered, "I want to get married properly in the future." If you announce this, Ji Yuyin couldn't continue speaking and she wished she could bite off her tongue. What the hell are you talking about? But she was telling the truth. She had clearly said before that it was a secret marriage, but now she wanted to make it known to everyone. How will she live in the future? Pei Xiao listened to her lame excuse and chuckled. Who do you think would dare to take my woman? But I am not. Ji Yuyin lowered his head even lower. Pei Xiao pulled her into his arms and lifted her small chin with his slender fingers. His eyes were as deep as a cold pond. Ji Yuyin's mind was shaken, and his eyes dodged in fear like a little rabbit. Seeing that she was still afraid of him, Pei Xiao's smile became more playful. No? Or don't you want to? Who threw himself into my arms at noon? Don't you think it's too late to distance yourself from me now? Ji Yuyin's heart skipped a beat, and his face turned pale. I'm not, I didn't, I just. Just what? Facing the cold smile in Pei Xiao's eyes, Ji Yuyin mustered up the courage and said, I'm just covering you with a blanket. Pei Xiao looked at her timid appearance and was really afraid that she would not survive for 3 days and would be torn to pieces by the woman from the Pei family. He pinched her delicate chin and chuckled, You're not my woman, so why are you covering me with the quilt? Now. Ji Yuyin felt that even if he had mouths all over his body, he still couldn't explain himself. She looked at Pei Xiao with tears in her eyes, thinking that Yang Chu was right and she shouldn't meddle in other people's business. She is just his assistant, why should she care whether he is cold or not? Chapter 41. Pei Xiao had a social engagement in the evening and wanted to send Ji Yuyin directly to Shengheyuan. However, Ji Yuyin wanted to go back to the dormitory. She missed Yang Chu. In fact, after she entered the Pei family, Yang Chu called her countless times. After finally separating from Pei Xiao, she quickly called Yang Chu back. Yang Chu picked up the phone quickly and jumped up in shock. Why haven't you answered the phone? Where are you? I was downstairs in the dormitory. I was with President Pei just now and didn't dare to answer the call. Ji Yuyin said in shock. Obviously, she has not yet recovered from the conflict with the Pei family. Yang Chu, come up quickly. Should I bring you food? No, I can't eat it. Yang Chu said. When Ji Yuyin heard Yang Chu say that he couldn't eat anymore, he felt something was wrong and quickly ran upstairs. My 2 roommates have a very active nightlife and are not here tonight. When Ji Yuyin entered the room, he saw Yang Chu lying on the sofa with his arms and legs spread out, looking miserable. Seeing Ji Yuyin, she jumped up from the sofa. You are finally back, let me tell you, something big has happened. Ji Yuyin's eyelids twitched. She was in trouble in the Pei family, and Yang Chu's situation in the company was obviously not trivial either. Ji Yuyin changed into shoes and went in. What's going on? Yang Chu, Qin Han and Qi Lan are both in Director Luo's office right now. If nothing unexpected happens, the surveillance video will be restored soon. Ji Yuyin's breath stopped when he heard this. His face, which had already been struggling to recover, turned even paler. Are you serious? Yang Chu was so anxious that he turned around and around. If there was no other way, the 2 of them would have left right then and there. The person is still in the company now, and it will definitely be fixed. Ji Yuyin was so frightened that his whole body went limp and he collapsed directly on the sofa. Yang Chu also scratched her hair anxiously. She was afraid of arousing suspicion and didn't dare to work overtime in the company. Besides, she is from the sales department and cannot hang around in the president's office. So she has no idea what the situation is at the company right now. I don't know how Qin Han and Qi Lan are doing with the video they have restored. Ji Yuyin looked at Yang Chu with a trembling heart. How about I just confess to him? She really can't stand it anymore. If this continues, he will definitely have a heart attack. Hearing Ji Yuyin say that he wanted to confess, Yang Chu immediately jumped up anxiously. No, absolutely not. What should we do then? Is there any other way now? Once the video is restored, Pei Xiao will know that she is the woman who did not leave all night. Wouldn't the outcome be even worse then? Yang Chu, let's go to the company and see the situation first. I don't dare. Ji Yuyin looked at Yang Chu with a tearful expression. Seeing her like this, Yang Chu was anxious. You are from the CEO's office, it's okay for you to go, what are you afraid of? When people do something wrong, don't they feel that whatever they do will be suspected? Ji Yuyin took a deep breath. Will you go with me? I can't, I don't dare. Ji Yuyin. To be honest, it was probably because Yang Chu felt guilty. She has always been brave, But when she saw Lan and Han went to the president's office and didn't come out, she didn't dare to stay in the company any longer. Yinyin gritted her teeth and said, "Why don't I just go and confess to President Pei?" "That depends on whether it's necessary to confess." Yangchu was really going crazy. How did she know Yinyin? This is truly a calamity that she will never be able to overcome in her life. If there is an afterlife, she will definitely avoid Yinyin and never meddle in her affairs again. It's really too difficult and too scary. Yinyin didn't dare to go to the company now. It was Yangchu who persuaded her. Finally, she mustered up all her courage and said, "Okay, I'll go and take a look." "Hurry up." Yangchu pulled her up. Chapter 42. Look at her like this. She was a rich second generation who was kicked out by her family to gain experience, and she could tell at a glance that this was a limited edition haute couture piece. Confused, he asked, "Why are you dressed like this? Where have you been?" "Pei family. Mr. Pei took you to meet his parents." Yangchu was shocked. It seems that his marriage to Yinyin was just for the Pei family to see. Yangchu has always known about the conflicts within the Pei family, and now she is even more worried about this girl. Speaking of meeting the parents, Yinyin was confused. Does that count as meeting the parents? The way those people looked at her was as if they wanted to eat her up. Nodding, "Well, I guess we've met. Why didn't you eat together?" "Still eating? I'm lucky enough not to have eaten." Yinyin snorted. Especially when she thought of what Pei Xiao said to Pei Xiao, she felt that this marriage would not end so easily. What's worse is that there are still many troubles. When Yangchu heard this, he knew that nothing good would happen when he returned to the Pei family today. There are so many things to do, it's almost driving them crazy. The two of them walked all the way to the company, chatting as they walked. Yangchu asked Yinyin, "Are you scared?" The internal relations of the Pei family have been contradictory for many years. Pei Xiao inherited the Pei family in a thrilling 3 years ago. But his stepmother is also a ruthless character, and now she is in control of foreign countries. Pei Xiao had once built up the Pei family, both domestically and internationally, with the help of President Pei's mother. Pei Xiao naturally wouldn't let that woman control the foreign affairs forever. That woman also wanted to use Pei Xiao to help her family rise to prosper, and she had been planning to let Pei Xiao marry the daughter of her relative from her mother's side, so that the relationship would be inseparable. Pei Xiao is not a fool. Now, they are getting married, which has shattered half of her dream. Thinking of all these contradictions, Yangchu became even more worried about Yinyin. Yinyin nodded, "I was scared. I was scared to death at that time." In front of Yangchu, Yinyin did not hide anything. When Yangchu heard Yinyin say she was afraid, her eyes became even more worried. "Hey, you said you." Now she had no idea what to say about Yinyin. She could only say that the ill-fated relationship between Yinyin and President Pei was so deep that it gave her a headache. But once President Pei takes the foreign country back from that woman, your marriage will almost be over. I hope it will go smoothly. Yangchu sighed. Yinyin was shocked when he heard this. As Pei Xiao's assistant, she naturally knew that Pei Xiao had been recruiting people from abroad in the past 2 years. But things don't seem to be going so smoothly. I don't care about the people in the Pei family, but the most important thing is that the video is not restored. Yinyin said with a bitter face. To the people of the Pei family. Although she was timid, she had seen so much in Lan. In her opinion, there is no need to care so much about people who are not related to her by blood. No matter how fierce they are, it has little to do with me. Apart from occupying the position of Mrs. Pei, she has no other involvement. Hearing Yinyin say this, Yangchu was a little shocked. "You don't care about the Pei family. Does it need to be taken care of?" Yinyin asked. Yangchu gave her a thumbs up. "You are right to think so." She was not afraid that this girl would do something stupid, but she was trying hard to please the Pei family for Pei Xiao's sake, hoping to resolve their conflicts. But seeing that she didn't seem to have the patience at all, Yangchu felt relieved. It's such a rare opportunity to be sober. The two walked to the company. Everyone in all departments had left work, and the two of them went upstairs, which was pitch black. When I came out of the elevator in the president's office, I saw that the light in Luo Yang's office was still on. The two of them looked at each other subconsciously, and their hearts tightened even more. Luo Yang came out to pour water, and when he saw Yinyin and Yangchu, he asked, "Why are you here?" I came back to get something." Yinyin stuttered. That's just how she is. She stutters whenever she gets nervous. Luo Yang nodded. You're here just in time. The video is already being restored. Come and take a look. Chapter 43. Yang Chu and Ji Yuyin both held their breath. There was a buzzing sound in the minds of both of them, and something exploded completely. The word, repair, continued to tear at their nerves. After Luo Yang finished pouring water from the tea room, he saw Yang Chu and Ji Yuyin still standing there. Frowning, he asked, "What's wrong?" Ji Yuyin came back to his senses. The speed of breathing is simply chaotic. It's over, it's really over, it's completely over this time. Luo Yang, come and see if this is it. Is this the one? Does it need to be confirmed? It definitely doesn't need to be confirmed. The two of them destroyed that one. If there were others, wouldn't he have found out long ago? Yang Chu quickly bumped into Ji Yuyin, and Ji Yuyin's breath was choked. I'm going to the bathroom, I'll be right there. Luo Yang nodded and went in with the water. When only Ji Yuyin and Yang Chu were left, the moment they looked at each other, they felt that the other's face was as pale as a ghost in the darkness. Ji Yuyin turned around and was about to run, but Yang Chu grabbed her and asked, "What are you doing?" "I'll go and tell him clearly. Go find Pei Xiao and admit it directly." Now Ji Yuyin couldn't bear it anymore. She felt like she was going crazy from being tortured. People really can't lie. Once they start lying, what awaits them are countless unresolvable situations. Don't make it clear. Go and see how the repair is going. Yang Chu said with a tight heart. Ji Yuyin looked at Yang Chu with tears in her eyes. She didn't dare to go to Luo Yang's office at all. As I said, just come to the office to make sure they fix it. Now, it's confirmed. Yang Chu gave her a look and urged, "Go." "I won't go. I'm going to admit." The corner of Yang Chu's mouth twitched. "Admit it. Do you think he will hang you up and beat you?" When Ji Yuyin heard this, his heart trembled. Given Pei Xiao's temper, if she lied to him like this, he might really hang her up and beat her. "Go check it out." Yang Chu pushed her directly towards Luo Yang's office. Ji Yuyin's legs were trembling. How could Yang Chu dare to ask her to admit it now? Ji Yuyin could do without a high salary, but she dared not ignore the Yang family's business. If her father knew about it, he would definitely skin her alive. With Yang Chu's heart beating fast, Ji Yuyin clenched her hands and pushed open the door of Luo Yang's office. The three men in the office all looked at Ji Yuyin. Ji Yuyin's pupils shrank when she saw their gazes. "Director Luo, come and take a look," Luo Yang said. Under his sharp gaze, Ji Yuyin could only go forward under the pressure. The laptop was turned towards her, still showing the previous video, which started with her helping Pei Xiao back to the room. Then, time passed by minute. 10 minutes passed, half an hour passed, 2 hours passed. For Ji Yuyin, every minute feels like a year. The closer she watched to the end, the faster her heart pounded. The video got numb again at the second hour mark, which clearly means it wasn't properly restored. Qin Han and Qi Lan shrugged, only to hear Qi Lan say, "The other party is too powerful. This is our limit. Whether there was a woman in there, I'm afraid you'll have to find out in other ways." What this means is that the point where this video is restored is already the end point. Luo Yang nodded. "Thank you for your hard work." "It's not hard. Remember to transfer 1 million. Qi Lan said nonchalantly. He directly gave the repaired part to Luo Yang, and then put his computer away. Chapter 44. Qi Lan and Qin Han are gone. Ji Yuyin and Luo Yang were the only ones left in the office. Luo Yang looked at Ji Yuyin with deep and sharp eyes. Cold sweat broke out on Ji Yuyin's back, and she didn't dare to look at Luo Yang at all. He said in a tight tone, "Well, if there's nothing else, I'll go back first." "Were you in Mr. Pei's room for those 2 hours?" Qi Luo asked sharply. Ji Yuyin's heart skipped a beat. "In the past 2 hours, I didn't see anyone going in, but at the same time, I didn't see Ji Yuyin coming out either." Luo Yang might have just asked casually, but Ji Yuyin felt very guilty. Feeling this sharp gaze, Ji Yuyin felt extremely guilty and stammered, "Yes, because Boss Pei vomited several times that night, and I was the one who cleaned up the mess." The air became quiet. Ji Yuyin's feet were numb from standing there, and she was afraid that Luo Yang would continue asking questions. Because she really can't take it anymore. Luo Yang looked at her deeply for a long time, just when Ji Yuyin wanted to turn around and run. Luo Yang asked another question, do you and your wife know each other? Wife? Pei Xingfeng's second wife? Pei Xiao's stepmother? She didn't know why Luo Yang suddenly asked this, but how could she know that woman? Shaking his head, today is the first time we meet. Luo Yang nodded, and without asking any more questions, he said, let's go back. Ji Yuyin breathed a sigh of relief when he heard this. Seeing that Luo Yang didn't ask any more questions, she turned around and ran out as if she had been pardoned. That back view was exactly the same as the guilty feeling he had when he did something wrong in front of Pei Xiao in the past. Yang Chu was no longer in the president's office. Ji Yuyin didn't have time to get his things and hurried downstairs. When leaving the company, Yang Chu jumped out from the side. You finally came out, what happened? Has the video really been restored? Yang Chu asked two questions in a row. The urgency of the tone is self-evident. Just now, she saw Qin Han and Qi Lan both left, but Ji Yuyin didn't come out. She was really scared to death. Ji Yuyin took several deep breaths before he recovered a little. It took more than 2 hours, and no one knew how she managed to get through those 2 hours. Now I just feel that this fresh air is so good. Seeing that Ji Yuyin didn't say anything, Yang Chu pulled her hand, and his tone became nervous. Is it really repaired? No. Ji Yuyin shook his head. Although it was not completely repaired, she still felt bad during the 2 hours of repair. Although Luo Yang didn't say anything just now, Ji Yuyin clearly felt that he seemed to have doubts. Hearing this, Yang Chu breathed a sigh of relief. That's good, that's good. But he doubted it. Ji Yuyin added. Yang Chu. She felt that she really couldn't survive. Why? The video was repaired for 2 hours. No woman went in, but I didn't come out either. Such an obvious clue. Luo Yang is such a smart person, it is definitely not a coincidence that he asked that kind of question. Hearing that the repair took a full 2 hours, Yang Chu's heart was really about to explode. Qi Lan's actions are different, and he is working with Qin Han. God, is there a magic trick that can make everyone lose their memory? So, what did he ask? Ask me if I know the lady. Ji Yuyin said. Yang Chu. This is definitely a suspicion. Why did Pei Xiao have to find that woman during this period? Because he was worried that she was someone arranged by his stepmother. Pei Xiao has checked all the women around his stepmother these days, obviously to ensure that nothing goes wrong. Chapter 45. Just when the two were about to say something, Ji Yuyin's cell phone rang. He took it out and took a look. It was Pei Xiao calling. Ji Yuyin's breath caught. He glanced at Yang Chu nervously, then turned around and answered the phone. Boss Pei. In a second, it was replaced by fawning respect. Yang Chu pursed her lips, hoping that she could keep her acting skills, otherwise their family's wealth and glory would be in jeopardy. Pei Xiao on the other end of the phone asked in a deep voice, where is it? Ji Yuyin, at the company gate. Wait. Without asking her what she was doing in the company, he just said 2 words and hung up the phone. Yang Chu came up behind Ji Yuyin and asked, is it Mr. Pei's call? Ji Yuyin nodded, yeah. After what happened just now, Ji Yuyin now has no idea how to face Pei Xiao. Is it better to admit your mistake first, or continue to cover it up? Especially since Luo Yang is already suspicious, can he really keep it secret? The more he thought about it, the more confused Ji Yuyin became. But Yang Chu's thinking was more instinctive. She only heard her instructions. No matter what Luo Yang says to President Pei next, you have to hold on. What do you think he will say to Mr. Pei? Didn't you say he had doubts? If one has doubts, he will naturally express his guesses. Ji Yuyin's face turned even paler. Then I. Don't even think about admitting it. If you dare to admit it directly, I will break up with you. Yang Chu said anxiously. She was really afraid that this silly girl Ji Yuyin couldn't bear it and told everything at once. She is Mr. Pei's wife now, and Mr. Pei will not do anything to her for the time being. But this anger, you don't have to think about it to know that it will all be directed at the Yang family. When thinking of this, Yang Chu couldn't get Ji Yuyin to admit it no matter what. Ji Yuyin, I think I can't hide it anymore. Hide it for as long as you can. Besides, Luo Yang didn't see you sleeping with President Pei with his own eyes. If he dares to say anything, you can sue him. The corners of Ji Yuyin's mouth twitched. Yang Chu continued to hold her hand and said, you know how fierce President Pei is. You can't let the Yang family get involved. Don't worry, I'm the one sleeping with him, I'll take responsibility. You slept with him, yes, but Mr. Pei will definitely take his anger out on the Yang family. Good Yinyin, please. Ji Yin. Looking at Yang Chu like this, and thinking of Pei Xiao's cruel methods. Right now, he needs this marriage to refute the arrangement of Pei Xingfeng and his stepmother, so doesn't he have to vent his anger on the Yang family? In other words, no matter what happens, we really cannot admit it at this time. Seeing Yang Chu so scared, Ji Yin felt very guilty. It was all her fault. Think about your high salary. If Boss Pei fires you, no one in Hong Kong will dare to hire you again. You won't be able to pay your mortgage. If you don't pay your mortgage for more than 6 months, the bank will own the house. The consequences of the matter become more and more serious the more we talk about it. Obviously, this cannot be admitted. Ji Yin gritted her teeth and nodded. No, that won't work. The house is mine and I can't give it to the bank. So I can't admit it, no matter what. No one saw it anyway. Ji Yin. No one saw it with their own eyes. But if there had been a third person present that night, wouldn't she have not done such a thing? When Pei Xiao arrived, he saw Yang Chu and Ji Yin high-fiving each other, and he didn't know what they were planning. Seeing Pei Xiao get off the car, Yang Chu quickly said to Ji Yin, "It seems that you will not return to the dormitory tonight. I'm leaving first." She didn't dare to continue facing Pei Xiao. Yang Chu is also feeling guilty now, and she is not much better than Ji Yin. She originally thought that after what happened in the lounge this afternoon, Pei Xiao would never let her get close to him again.